My goodness, the crowd is hyped and set. This event has been so sick. Guilty Gear Top 8 was godlike. Pools yesterday were liquid smooth, buttery smooth, and amazing. And now we're here watching this Top 8. Mena, speaking of smooth, not had much competition.
Not really. I mean, we saw Mena go down to Kaba at DTN, and it was the first time we really saw Mena show any signs of like weakness. And obviously, if it's going to be somebody, it's going to be someone like Kaba who, you know, works with Mena, plays with Mena, and practices against Mena all the time. But we're not looking at Kaba here on the other side. We're looking at
Riddles.
Liquid's own Riddles coming over from Smash and already making top 8s in stack brackets. That lets you know the young man can play.
Man can play. And right now, we've seen Mena picking loot for most of the bracket, but he's bringing the Blanc out here. I think this is really a big check against Riddles, like big knowledge check, right? See what's going to be going on here. And right now, these Blanca balls are numerous. The anti-air not happening in time, and the jump fear is going to land. Luke bringing in some damage.
Riddles asking the questions that Mena has not yet answered. Good jump in, though. Dash forward, just checking what Riddles' reaction is going to be.
Wall splat. We saw Riddles struggling to react to those earlier on in his set, top 16. Big super there, gonna jump back, gets him reaching. Where your hands at? I'm coming from the skies.
Listen, it works on everything.
Everybody.
Oki, it works on offense, it'll do your taxes, it'll make you french fries at the same time. Up back Blanca ball is scary.
Yeah, the worst part about it is now everybody knows about it. I can't play Blanca 10 bucks to mow my lawn anymore. I gotta pay him the full 100 a month, and it's really hurting the wallet. Big launch, boom, DP. Yo, we react to those, all right?
Get off me. Blanca-chan being set up by Mena, gonna have some delayed pressure. Good choice to parry there from Riddles. Protect that guard, the drive cage.
Yeah, I also like that he didn't run from the Blanca-chan, right? You see a lot of people running from that. Riddles stood their ground, did the parry, but now you're in the corner. Big toss. Okay, Lightning Beast. Just goes down.
Listen, it happens to everybody. Baits a parry. Riddles got caught pressing a button, and Mena gonna take game one. Now, this is a first to 3 all the way through top 8.
Yeah. We're going first 3 the whole way. I love that Mena is already putting the layer in to bait parries, because something we've heard a lot this weekend talking to a lot of the big Canadian players has straight up been, if you're blocking, you're losing, right? They talk about cycling defensive options like drive impact, like drive reversal, like parry, and you see Riddles already bringing that out super early, and Mena going straight down with that Blanca ball saying, all right, you're going to parry, I'm going to throw you.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that Mena loves to do is to check the opponent's reactions early on. Mena will purposefully hide options from players early on in the set, and then when he has a chance to capitalize, he'll break it out. So speaking of which, we're going to switch the stage. Riddles take a little bit of time.
Trading stage, man wants the grid.
Absolutely, gotta get the right measurements on my footsies.
Yeah, wants his distance. I get it, but the low forward cancel, gonna get a little bit of combo. Of course, he does have that driver's cancel after low forward. He's one of the blessed. No anti-air, the roundhouse connects.
2 feet to the face. Mena gonna go.
Man Resetti's him.
Yes.
Overhead, big pickup. Nice up medium line. Ooh, perfect parry.
Into the corner you go. Nice punish on the jump over with the DP. Riddles is reacting. I mean, like I said, young man can play, but Mena putting in the knowledge checks. Just a little bit of a slow shimmy.
Dashes up, panics, and Mena takes advantage of it with the back throw. Looking to go up 2-0. He's up a round, but this is DR versus Canada right now.
Mena has really been testing Riddles' just strike throw knowledge, and it's one thing to do it at a low and medium level, but this is high level strike throw that Mena's testing Riddles with to see if they know Riddles with another perfect parry. The reactions are on.
Yeah, he had the drive rush to get the punish, but he drops the link there. Big, not a big punish, but a punish here coming from Mena.
Level 3 for both players. Mena definitely in a range where he can scare Riddles into a mistake. Another perfect parry from Riddles. Saying, I got those answers.
No. Now he's going to cash out here, though. Man saw the ATM, thought better of it. Actually went down the street, found a 20 instead.
Well, hey, sometimes, you know, if you just wait a little bit, the money will come to you.
Yeah. Perfect sound.
Doesn't spend any right there. The bust out from Mena.
The adaptation from Riddles have been really good here. Like, not letting Mena steamroll him. You're seeing that this young man is clearly a top player to other things, and he's going to let that carry to Street Fighter.
Mena low on drive gauge. Got to be super careful. There's the DP. Doesn't want to block too much. Gets hit there.
Cashing out.
Time to take that bus, Tom.
Yeah, we going to Memphis?
Straight to Memphis and the burnout. You paid everything to get on that Greyhound.
And he's going to do the level 3. He doesn't care.
Listen,
he says, you want to come to Memphis, you're coming to party band.
He said, the checking account is empty, but my savings looking crisp.
Okay, now we're burnt out trying to come in the down medium punch. He says, nah, no rainbow balls in this house. Look at the smile on Mena's face. He's like, yeah, okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Great adaptation from Riddles, letting Mena know, like, no, we're buckling in. This is going to be a long ride.
Absolutely. Going to swing with that medium kick, too. Luke's got a great one. He gets a little hit here. If I had to pick, I'd say that Luke is, in fact, the beach Ken of this tournament.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just beach.
Just beach.
Only qualified for that.
Only qualified for beach. Slides in, fireball coming out here. Okay, I like to see that normal coming out a little bit.
Mena definitely changing up the pace, timing out the Blanca balls, and waiting for Riddles to start to get comfortable at that long range. To get the throw here. Nice setup from Mena, pushing Riddles back into that corner.
Yeah, I like using the drive brush to get a little extra pressure, but he's going to get that punish again. Riddles has those. The drive impact comes through, man.
Big damage on the board for Mena. Going to hop forward? No. Stay right there. This is your home now.
Don't be too good for your home. That's a trade, and we take those. Mena got another round.
And one of the things that we're seeing from Mena is that the ability to trade on a whim and on the fly is increasing. Every time we see Mena step back up on stream at different tournaments, those trade combos are coming through more and more.
Lightning Beast activation on block, going to start going for schmixes. Hits him again. Now you're in the corner. He's going to spend the up ball. Goes down to the ground, drops it. Here comes the mix. We've seen Mena do this before. What's he going to hit him with?
My buddy and me combo.
Yeah!
Last chance for the dance. Riddles.
Oh my God, the reset. No respect. You're blocking for days. Gets a 74-second perfect. Riddles nodding his head
Riddles like, all right, yeah, that was all right. That was all right. I'll give it up.
Man tapped him on the right shoulder. He was on the left side. Hit him with the dad jokes.
Let's see if Riddles has the answers here. Mena up 2-1 in this very first top 8 set.
Nice little pick up there. Cornered him up again already. Looks like Riddles tried to jump there and the medium kick stuffed him. Something about Street Fighter 6 I really like is when the pressure's on, you really can't jump out of pressure in a lot of situations.
It's true.
It's very specific that you can't when you can.
Woo! Nice uppercut reactions there from Riddles. Here we go. Mena setting up the Blanca-chan. Just let it sit in the middle space.
Reversal. Yeah. And that would have detonated the Blanca-chan as well.
Either way, yeah. It was really smart stuff from Mena. Now on set point.
Mena showed his absolute knowledge of this game. Even though it's only 2 months old, you can see why he's been dominating the tournament scene.
It's true. And not to mention, you know, Mena plays this character. He plays Luke as well. So it's a tough order to fill for Riddles, but still not out of it yet. However, the damage is racking up.
Speaking of tough order, got the parry, trying to get himself away from the corner. Big, deep roundhouse jumping from Mena. Level 2, gets to get another hit. This is a combo. I don't think it'll kill because of scaling, but it's going to put him in a very good situation with our homie Blanca-chan.
Caught him reaching, and Mena saying, listen, look at me. I'm the Riddler now.
Yeah. Mena showed him you got to uppercut more, right? See that punch? Hit him with that uppercut.
And that's one thing that I love about Mena is that he is so open to talking about the game, no matter what level you're at, you know, high, mid, low, or just starting out. Such a wonderful personality to have in the FGC. And Riddles and Mena have been playing a lot. You know, even since CEO, they've been playing a lot. So it's cool to see, even after a tournament set, Mena's like, yo, you know, this was some of the things you might want to do, X, Y, and Z. It's a fantastic type of person to have in the FGC. So happy to have Mena here, just showing us how to be the best of the best in both the game and outside of it.
Yeah, and that's like the type of player he is, right? When he won all that money in his first Capcom Cup, he took it home to DR, built a back community, which is incredibly strong, by the way.
That's scary.
The DR is, might not be a very big island, but it is chock full of killers. And anytime you see a member of the DR in tournaments, you know they're going deep into that bracket.
True.
And that's partially in it is in part to Mena supporting and growing that community and giving them a home to practice it and grind it and drive in. So big shout out to that crew. This next match, I'm actually really excited about. We got Sayff coming up on screen against Electribe.
Throwback Street Fighter 4 player from, you know, obviously from Canada, but you see a lot of this where there are a lot of players who kind of dabbled a little bit in the previous title, didn't hang around for the whole time. Now showing back up to 6, and really having a good time with it and enjoying it so far. So this is a really cool moment to see. Not only, we talk a lot about different genres coming over to Street Fighter, but there's also a lot of legacy coming back into Street Fighter with 6, and that's really exciting to me.
It really is exciting to see. Of course, if you're familiar with Sayff or Sabor, like this player was a demon in Street Fighter 5, right? The Urian was on point, crushing people, and now we have the Ken, which has been dominant, to say the least. I actually ran his pool yesterday, and my winner's side with him on it was done in like 22 minutes because every match was 2-0, maybe 30 seconds around. I mean, it was low forward, drive, impact, damage, setup, GG's.
Yeah, again, Sayff, we saw him a couple of times over the weekend on stream, and let me tell you, that Kenneth Masters is looking mad crisp. Like you said, the low forward, just the low forward pressure and checks from Sayff to see, like, does my opponent know? Do they have the reactions? And if that answer is no, you're in for a rough ride.
You're in for a bad day, yeah. But that's the thing, is I don't think Electribe is in for a bad day. Has been repping the Bushin Ryu since Street Fighter 4, was a great guy player. Is going to be an incredible Kimberly player, is an incredible Kimberly player, keeping that legacy alive. Also, I love the matte black stick.
Oh, yeah. Mad crisp. Super crisp. That's how you know. That's the old school. That's the uncle pulling up with the all black car. Like, oh man, this guy's had some life experience.
Yeah, he knows what he likes. This is my favorite part about this game. You can hear the crowd behind us.
Let's get it in.
It's the best. It's the energy. Here we go. Kimberly Ken.
Classic red versus blue.
A lot of respect on both sides here. Nobody getting too wild. Oh, first jump of the game. Nice little normal anti-air, though, from Sayff.
And here we go. It's drive rush time. Put some green on the screen.
Okay, I like that. Sayff is already putting that first layer in. Early Ken players were doing the Jinrai loops, which everybody knows now you can parry and or drive impact, saying no, wall splat.
Cool. Shifting the drive into 6th gear already is Sayff. Tick throw, caught the Bushin Kyaku, but Electribe getting away with one.
Incendiary X, does it bait? It does not. And that is round 1. Sayff saying, all right.
That's cool. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
We're filling it out.
Yeah, we're filling it out. Let me just see what you do when I use all the bar. Oh, you saw a punish counter pop. He tried to press the cancel and got tossed for it.
Back into the corner. Electribe putting some work in. There we go.
Low.
Lays down the can. Absolutely.
Okay, not going to bounce off the bomb because of the one touch, but that's okay. We got throw loops today, kids. Shimei!
Ooh, James Shaker! Esquire!
My God, that's even the third. The father was the first. Bot detonations.
And drop off a package. This ain't UPS because we're delivering on Sundays.
Man, that was off of a throw bait. That was off a throw bait. Did you see that?
Listen, Kimberly is the character where she changes into a different beast when you get knocked down by her, right? And you see Electribe going to work with it. But Sayff waking back up, punish counter again.
Again, just trying to bait out any kind of wildness, but Electribe saying, listen, I'm not mashing drive impact. I'm not doing anything crazy. Already burnt out. Here's the corner, going to spend the bar. Help maybe build some bar back during the animation and also get maximum damage.
I like this. Cause the burnout. Let your gauge return as well. Sayff has corner pressure. Might be looking for some sort of neutral jump. Electribe does have level 3, but it's long days. There's the lash of the dragon.
Just had him done, too. Salon was mad good.
Oh, yeah, that dragon looking real crisp right now. 1-0 for Sayff. Low forward to finish it out in that instant rematch. This game rematches so fast.
I love it. I love it. It is. I'm sure production is like, oh my gosh, gotta hit that one button real quick, but makes it so fluid. Nice EX run, gets the kick after. Text throw does Sayff. Back throw says, nah, you're not parrying anything. The check though, not letting it come through.
Let me tell you something. You gotta have those reactions when the green shows up. And Electribe shown they are ready for it. Push back into the corner is Sayff. Electribe hammering away at the guard. Spent the cash for the burnout. Can reset.
Text the throw. Electribe's going to put that one in memory. Stand medium kick, no buffer or cancel behind it. They'll go, interrupts the drive rush. Doesn't have a way to extend the combo, just gets the hit into the overhead. Electribe on the board again.
I like it. I mean, even though the first game went over to Sayff, it was the final round. So Electribe is definitely keeping it competitive right now. There's the drive impact in neutral. Sayff definitely going to be storing that one in the memory banks.
Absolutely. Okay, going for it. Now he's starting to bring out the Jinrai because he's conditioned Electribe to not look. But oh, why you lashing?
That was probably what the first drive impact was looking for, is that dragon lash in neutral. Electribe with the corner and level 3 might be looking to get a little bit of a buff going. There's the throw.
I like that drive rush to come in, not getting messed with. Now we got Jinrai loops all day. Reversal. No, we parry those. Use the Tatsus to get it. We get to see style combos today.
This is a dangerous situation for Electribe. Force down into the corner. Sayff been really good with the air-to-air conversion. Dragon Punch as well. Sayff with level 3. Drive impact, stun combo. That's going to wrap it up for this round. Keeps the meter as well.
Yeah, he was able to do it meterless. It's a really, really nice situational awareness to get that stun on Kimberly and finish it out. Still has the 11% buff thanks to the level 3, though.
Oh, big punish.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna set the can down again. Nice parries from Sayff, but gets thrown. Honestly, that's not. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Keeping the pressure hot. The low forward though. Here's the cancel. Sayff finding the way out. Side switch to Dragon Lash. Spends the money. It's Ken Masters. The paycheck cashes every day.
Yeah, listen, if you got it, you got it. And now Ken's drive gauge looking real good. Electribe got to be careful with a single little bit of a bar. There's number 2. Nice interrupt.
Oh, caught him flinching. Frame kill, goes for the throw. Tex out of it, does Electribe the low, wall splat. Oh, she dead. 2-0, Sayff right now.
That low forward might as well have another leg on it. The way that Sayff is using it at those ranges to really catch Electribe off guard.
Yeah. Oh, I like that little kill here to get the meaty. Love Kimberly's theme song.
It's so good. Dragon Lash, step back, just trying to see what Electribe was doing, but end up in the corner now. Sayff looking a little bit in danger.
Oh. Yeah, that was, I think that was actually an input error. Ain't no one doing that slide that close. Luckily, the counter hit.
We take those two.
Out of trouble, yeah.
Oh, fierce fighter.
Nice frame kill to get the low again. Went for it this time, a little bit of a bar. Are we mashing?
As you got to let them know, Electribe low on life for this round. Gets clipped again by the low forward.
The range is deceptive, right? And Kimberly wants to put these ranges where she can put out her stand medium punch or her low forward, but Ken outclasses her in that regard.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a classy man. I know he was in the rugged construction coat in the trailer, but he can dress up pretty well. Drive impact into the corner.
Okay, a little pickup there. Saw 15%.
I mean, why not? Look at the life gauge. That was a gamble there, but it was honestly one that he could afford. Electribe finally getting the knockdown here. Gonna run that Kimberly pressure.
Stand short check. Only the hit, but still coming forward. This is a big battle Electribe's got to win. Definitely needs to find some momentum. Any touch is gonna be level 3.
That wasn't even the heel. That was the back of the ankle.
Yeah. Men started that combo from the calves. And that is 3-0 Sayff. I am sad that Electribe didn't win. Like, I like Electribe as a player, but Sayff is going to be wild.
That's going to be
a match we need to see.
I am so excited to see that. But we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. Of course, we got some loser round 1 of top 8 matches to run through. But again, when we talked about it going in, Sayff's ability to use low, like everyone knows Ken's low forward is really good.
Yeah.
Right? But it's also on whiff pretty punishable. So the fact that Sayff really was able to slip in low forward at unexpected times and at the opportune times really shows that he's playing at a different level than the Kens you might run into online.
Yeah, and again, like I just want to call out the way that he was actually using Jinrai was so smart because he wasn't going for the Jinrai loops on block. He was already deepening that layer, and then when he realized that Electribe was conditioned not to, he was like, okay, well now I can start doing it, right? And the low forward call is so good because he wasn't fishing. He wasn't hitting down medium punch, down medium kick a lot. He was only getting it on confirm. Zero has got the crowd trying to spin their hands opposite directions while JustAKid and Van sit down.
He's going to make the crowd get seasickness doing that. He tried that on me as CEO. I was like, Zero, I'm not playing that game. So hopefully someone in the crowd can. But what we all can do is enjoy this next matchup. It's going to be Van on the DJ, the Rhythm Master, versus JustAKid on, of course, Jury.
Yeah, and I talked about this a little bit earlier, but yesterday Van did have some upsets in his pool, right? Local legend Fluxwave Zed did lose to Van 2-1, get sent to losers, and actually ended up not making it up out of pools after that. And Van is kind of a local OG, been on the grind for a long time, played National Street Fighter 5, didn't compete online as much. So a lot of folks weren't surprised when they were like, oh yeah, no, that's Van. Van's a god. Like,
yeah. Yeah, listen, if you were able to see any advanced matches earlier moving through top 32 and top 16, you see, you know, this guy is just a really strong Street Fighter player, right?
Yes.
Like, not just like, oh, they're good at one character. Like, he showed the fundamentals and what it takes to get it done. But again, JustAKid has been a player whose stocks have continually rose from the beginning of 5 into 6 and continues to impress. You know, recently sponsored by Moist Esports and just doing really well. And we saw JustAKid get the answer back in round of 12, right?
Correct.
So that was a JP who sent him into losers 2-1 and came back in a quick 2-0 to move forward. So JustAKid's definitely feeling a little bit more on point than I would say that they were yesterday.
Yeah, and what was interesting is he came and sat down by us while we were watching top 16 after that match, and I was like, hey, what's the difference here? And he's like, oh, I watched, I can't remember who the DJ player was, but it was versus Sonic Fox. And he was like, I saw how they were controlling the neutral and not letting them run the ground as much, kept ground fireballs going and moved in, and boom, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Like, he made the adjustment overnight and freed up. Wash your hands. Here we go, baby. DJ Jury.
It's going to be all clean here. Van going to be looking to establish. How do you establish the air slasher pressure? I guess you don't. JustAKid answering first with the drive rush forward.
Yep. Okay, just going to let that reversal rip. Gets the punish counter. A little bit of sway. We have seen that Van likes that sway quite a bit. We saw it a ton in top 16. It'll be interesting to see if JustAKid lets him get away with it. Wow, the instant air button gets the lift off after the EX dive. OD dive, excuse me. I just showed my age.
Oh, yes, excuse you. Oh, EX Sobot into pressure. Nice interrupt. JustAKid like, no, put that away.
Yeah. Fool me once, fine. Fool me again, now you won. I'm JustAKid.
Stand light kick here. No full pickup, but the air slasher going to connect JustAKid and Van in burnout.
It was always really weird when my mom would say that to me. I was like, what do you mean you're JustAKid?
I don't understand.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I'm JustAKid. Huh?
You'll get it in about 20 years.
Yeah, it's a future thing.
All right,
yo, GI
speaking of parenting, JustAKid telling Van, hey, yo, put your toys up when you're done playing with them.
Keep those air slashers out of my business. Look at this. Nice little whip punish there with the stand short.
I like that from Van. Again, showing that fundamentals. Drive impact into the corner. Safety.
Woo! Man, faked the knee.
Now the loops begin. JustAKid with the jump out, turn around, up kicks. Stand medium connects, stand light will finish it out. Perfect KO from Van.
He was not letting JustAKid find footing whatsoever. Van was rushing him down and the crowd is getting loud. We got Canada behind us.
The fact that Van was able to establish the stand light kick punish on the low forward from Jury is really important. JustAKid gonna have to figure out how to reincorporate that tool.
Yeah, especially how comfortably he was standing just at that range. Okay, going big here, massage time.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta just loosen up a little bit. It's a long set, you know. Gotta relax the muscles.
The order's behind us.
Drive rush forward, of course. The Wally West.
He's hitting him. Down medium, knocking him down. Yeah, we match those. I like it a lot.
Yeah, JustAKid definitely of the mid-best flavor. We definitely mash on those. You're not gonna just block stream me like that, especially in burnout.
Yeah, look how much it took a bar and a half away from OD meter from Van. Also got into the life lead.
Plus frames. Now JustAKid playing patiently. We've seen them be able to do that. EX air slash connects, the jab checks.
Not getting these counter hit conversions though.
Tough situation here. Van does have the drive gauge advantage. JustAKid trying to work it away. There's the dash forward. Couple of plus frames. Nothing doing.
Ooh! Oh, you covered in time. I thought he was going to get caught by the anti-air slide. Lands on the air slasher. This is tough for Jury. What do you do?
The escape plan, though, the dive kick from JustAKid is in burnout. Jump over, EX air slasher, single slasher.
Van is chipping away. He can't get hit by any air slasher. He's done! And he baits it with the feint and slides in. Van playing foosies. Canada's losing their mind behind us.
The fundamentals, as I said before, is coming into play. You saw the patience from Van. The first fake fireball into slide didn't work, didn't go his favor. He still had the mental awareness. Hey, I got to tech right away, right?
Yeah.
Tech the throw, went for the same setup again and converted on it, didn't shy away from it. That is just mental fortitude.
Absolutely. He's sitting there for the long game. He's not afraid of footsie. He's not afraid of neutral. JustAKid taking a little bit of break. Van maybe thinking over it.
I like this break from JustAKid to just, you know, like, okay, we'll wait a little bit, gather my thoughts, and then move back into it.
This is your first run of competitive Street Fighter. That's tournament knowledge right there. It's okay to take a breather.
Absolutely.
You don't
Use
have
the
to
time
match
they
rematch.
give you.
Yeah. Okay, nice little pick up off the low, just a stock.
Okay, EX up kicks from Van. Just letting JustAKid know I am willing to spend it.
Nice little stand medium punch double, goes for the overhead. Jury's safe.
Hands
drive
off.
rush even better.
She grabbed the back of your neck with her feet, man. Like, you can't, don't do that. That's it's not sanitary, bro. You gotta,
Walks away, trying to see if he's going to press anything. Doesn't. Fighting himself out of the corner. Maybe as Van tries to press, gets clipped. JustAKid should be able to close this out.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jack.
You saw the startup of the normal. It could have been stand fierce or something like that. It does anti-air at those weird angles, but either way, JustAKid going to claim that round in game 2. Oh, the perfect parry!
One of my favorite mechanics in this game. They look cool, they sound cool. Goes to that down medium punch again. Swinging away with some big buttons is Van.
Single slasher again. You see Van not really using double air slasher because of the recovery on that button. Is very susceptible to jump ins, especially from characters with die kits.
No anti-air, didn't have charges, he walked away. JustAKid is burned out, but honestly, Jack's looking all right.
I mean, you can take a little bit of the pressure here. Oh, but Gak caught. This is going to hurt. This is a big damage combo. Sobot into level 3.
Yeah, it is going to stop the recharge of the exhaustion meter.
Absolutely, and still has to watch out for drive impact. Oh, nice!
Jack is ready.
Air to air from Jack.
Got your ankles broken with the drive impact low.
Oh, unfortunate for JustAKid to not finish that combo. Still is a round up. Van is still in a big confirm into death territory. He has to be super careful here.
Yep.
There's the trade!
Is he going to spend it all?
Absolutely.
Of course he will. Let's give him the game. What am I even thinking? JustAKid puts himself on the board. We're one apiece.
And you see JustAKid, again, another sign like we saw Mena, trained and ready for these trade combos now. It's so, the priority system makes it at the highest of levels so important to know what the trade is going to look like and respond to it the moment you get it.
Yeah, and to have that type of a skill in this game 2 months in shows the power of these players. Nice pick up there, ends it with the pinwheel. Good overhead here, low, pop, pop.
Oh, nice jump out with the medium kick from Van. Gonna get this corner pressure. EX air slasher in the corner. JustAKid hemmed up.
All right, gets the jump in here. Nice touch.
That light pinwheel was mad scary, but JustAKid living off of the low forward again, closing out the round. And you see JustAKid starting to change the offensive momentum into his favor. Yeah,
he's finding the rhythm that Van wants to move in, right? Connor kind of walk back a little bit to get some space. But now Van on the offensive here. Nice throw. Well spaced on the kicks.
I wonder if JustAKid's going to start looking to throw out drive impact against some of these long-range normals from DJ. He doesn't have the cancelable normals that some of the other characters do at max range, but it's a dangerous gamble. Yeah.
Speaking of gamble, there's the toss. Now has corner control for Jack. Very city. No crosscuts. Lets him get out of the corner.
Still stuck. Yeah, there's that neutral jump again. Crouch medium punch, but a little bit far to really do much off of it. The light off the sway connects as well.
Really trying to press on this burnout. The stomp coming out of here now. The fortunes are flipped, checking it out and saying, no, I know you're not plus there. Let's go.
Oh, patience from JustAKid, claiming that neutral space again.
He's not going to be burned out after this.
Exactly. Now, CA available for Van, but even if you get this round, you're emptying the savings account to stay alive.
Right.
Low fireball trays well for JustAKid, but the stand medium kick, the confirm.
Oh, no!
The Sobot Wisp, but JustAKid only punishes with a light.
Y'all remember about...
Oh!
Man,
caught
coming over the top. Yeah. You say y'all remember about living on borrowed time? That's what that was.
Yeah. And Van, and more importantly, retains his level 3.
Yeah. Very important situation there. Neutral jump, though. Stop swinging these big normals that move you forward. I'm ready.
Woo! Yeah, EX Sobot over low fireball every day of the week. JustAKid might have to make some adaptations there. Stand heavy kick, the stilts, the carnival legs.
Y'all got the crowd behind us?
Yeah.
Love this. Hey. Big hit. Look at that, 50% down. Jack has back to the wall, feigning to throw. Van is feeling himself.
Yeah, anytime a DJ is faking in front of your face, they definitely feel it. There's a confirm with the drive rush. We spinning everything. Another up kicks.
No,
still not going to kill due to scaling the knees. Van is able to block up the drive impact. The dive kick connects. JustAKid still living.
Van is burned out. He wanted to kill with that, but now he's just got to find one touch. Well, maybe two. He recovers. Nope, still not. The anti-air is there, and Van is up 2-1 over Moist JustAKid.
This is a really, really good match to watch, to show the way that these fundamentals from both players are working out in the neutral dance back and forth of who can claim that low forward range, right? Yeah. That has been such a strong back and forth between these players from the very beginning. Van showed layer one, I can punish a whiff low forward from you, and then JustAKid saying, okay, I'll claim it back with some drive rushes in some very different scenarios and spacing.
Okay, gets the throw here. Already has Van in the corner to start it off. Going to the EX or OD reversal. Excuse me, I'll get it right one day. Down medium punch, jumping across up. No punishment on some of this air stuff, but JustAKid's already burned out.
Yeah, going to try to keep the offense going. Nice jab, punish counter for Van.
Sways are cashing in. She might be a manic pixie, but she doesn't seem to know how to dance.
Well, listen, sometimes the song just isn't what you grew up with. You got to learn on the fly. JustAKid going to recover from burnout right here. Van got a couple more seconds left. Knockdown with the crouch medium kick. Van with a huge life lead. Look, checking with those 4-frame buttons says, hey, are you awake?
Dan is keeping that pressure hot and heavy, and he is 1 round away from sending Jack home early in what I would definitely deem an upset.
Absolutely. Crowd definitely rooting for Van here. Jump, heavy kick lands, no pickup.
I don't think Van thought that would hit. Nice. Punish counter popping. Drive rushes, keeps it. Jack happy to block, tries to get away from it, gets hit by the air slash.
Oh, the side switch as well. Jack looking to close the distance. Another low soul bot on reaction.
Van is showing why he's such a good player in this region.
This is drive rush in, this is it.
Level 3.
That's it.
He's done it. The crowd is losing their minds. Van has upset JustAKid to send him packing in top 8. Bam!
What an incredible performance from Van. Taking out such a strong player in JustAKid, not taking anything away from Van, of course, because we just saw how well that he was able to adjust to JustAKid's adjustments from that game one. We saw at the very beginning, Van came in with a game plan to take away the neutral space from JustAKid, and the dance began right there from game one, and Van kept up every time. JustAKid went to drive rushes, Van started checking them. Went to the low fireball, I'm going to EX Sobot over. It just was adaptation on top of adaptation, and Van was the one with more correct answers.
And JustAKid out here working the crowd. What a set we got to see. And like, this just shows like what a sick event this has been, right? And why I love events like this where it's not, you know, 15 million entrants, but you're seeing local show up. This is why open brackets are so important for the FGC. Yeah. Because you get to see folks like that rolling and upset people.
As we were saying earlier in the weekend, you know, sometimes this is the only like in-person tournament that people can go to, right? Depending on your situation, you may not be able to travel all over the North America or all over the globe to play. So this is this could be your tournament for the game you love the most. And so it's so important for people to be able to enter these open brackets, have such a good time, and also learn so much, because you come away from these tournaments having played sets against people that you may never run into online or offline in any other situation.
Not agree more. And speaking of situations, this one is going to be wild. Remi Celeste Dulcim going up against Joe Umerogan's Luke. Remi Celeste, the one that eliminated Brutus, who unfortunately did get double simmed. Sometimes when you're geefing, double sim happens.
Listen, he fell into the oops all sims part of the bracket, and that is rough as a geef player. I mean, you know, I've heard from geef players around the world, and I know that, that's a tough one. But here we are for another fantastic match. That's not to take anything away from Remi Celeste, who obviously is a fantastic fighting game player. They obviously are known for Guilty Gear Strive as well, but working the sim here in Street Fighter 6 against Joe Umerogan, who's just a strong Street Fighter player ever since 5, has just been rising and rising.
Something I've noticed about Joe Umerogan is, though, he does like to be aggressive. He likes to rush down, he likes to stress out his opponent, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like against Remi Celeste. Okay, but the drive rush connection's starting out.
Oh, punish on the parry. Remi still stuck in this corner. Here come the throw loops.
Nice little pickup here, ends up with the DP. I like the walk back to get out of range of the dive kick.
Oh, nice interrupt there from the drive rush for Livery, but still stuck in the corner, and the pickup. That forced knockdown is such an important state to recognize as a player that you can combo off of that anytime you force your opponent into that situation.
Absolutely. Goes for a little restand there. The sliding, going to connect. Remi Celeste with a nice pickup here. And just going back to the zoning. Fireball up, fireball forward, and try to keep Umerogan on the back foot. I like the slide. The Season 1 Street Fighter V mix.
Listen, sometimes you got to go back to the classics. Remi may not have played it, but they have definitely been studying the ways of yoga. Force knockdown again.
Burned out is Joe.
Joe gonna have to figure out a way to survive while that gauge recovers. Offense is one of the ways. Remi needs to be careful. Ooh, TK dive.
Wow, the jump roundhouse gets over the anti-air. This is big damage. I don't think it kills.
He's gonna do a grip.
Yep. We back home call this the don't pick talk about my mom.
Yo, that's
oh, he tried to go for it. He got the wall splat set up. Umerogan takes the round. Game, excuse me. Man said check this.
Yeah, watch this. They don't get this in stride. Flash knuckle into the corner we go. Remi already losing about 30% life. There's the scoops. Throw loop situation. Crouch medium punch, nothing doing. Remi tries to teleport out. Take that trade every day of the week.
All day, yeah. Look at this. Having to spend a little bit of art just to try to get pressure. But now the low forward drive rush. And now we taking you all the way to the corner with that. Ooh! Trying to get him moving.
Well, Joe is in burnout, but look at the life read. DI, the big belly stuff and the side switch from Remi.
I actually really like that idea. Gave him a little bit of damage to get way better positioning. Now you're burned out, your back's to the wall, and Dalsim is pushing you around. But maybe not so much as we thought.
Yoga flame delayed. Nice check from Joe in the pickup as well.
Yeah, Joe putting Remi Celeste way on the back foot, looking to go up 2-0 if Remi doesn't find a way to slow down this momentum.
Remi has been really good at interrupting the drive rush in neutral,
yeah.
But Joe has found ways to slip in on Remi's defense and really get some good target combo confirms into big situations.
Yeah, big air fireball teleporting back. Okay, the anti-hits are starting to land here from Remi. I really like that. That trade keeps him on top of Dalsim.
Level 3 for both players here, Joe. Moving forward, crouch medium punch, trade, Remi Celeste. The evasion, bless the domes with the stretchy arms.
Should only need to do level 1. Yeah, nice, saves the meter, goes optimal, level 1 only.
Fiscal responsibility is important in this game.
Especially when you're wearing nothing but a loincloth and some jewelry. Like.
I mean, listen, you giving all that up for enlightenment. You can't be spending like that. And speaking of enlightenment, Remi finding the ways of the perfect parry.
Yo, the pimp hand.
Got to collect money somehow, like you said. In the loincloth and some jewelry, I need my money.
I swear that throws you, sends you back to your childhood. Gets him in there, locks it in, fireballs out.
Remi trying to send us back to game 3, all tied up here. Does have level 3, a confirm away from sealing the deal, but you got to be careful against Luke.
Yeah. Just walking back. He's like, I am burned out, sir. I need to breathe. Stand medium pick looking good. That's going to catch. Yeah. Sure enough.
Obviously not going to kill, but the important here is Joe gets drive gauge back while Remi's is frozen up, right? So now we're in a situation where Joe can spin some EXs off of confirm and put Remi down 2-0. There's the scoop. Time to pull out your pencils for the test.
Walks out of range, the hands whiff, the toss down. Joe Umerogan clutching it out, going up 2-0. Man went for the Haagen-Dazs, but he actually walked in the door, walked out, and came back and mixed the whole staff.
Yeah, they had no idea what was going on. Then he ordered pizza.
Yeah, it's crazy. They had one. I don't understand it.
Oh, 2-0 Joe Umerogan over Remi Celeste so far, but Remi still has an opportunity, and these have been slow adaptations for Remi. Obviously, that could have easily been 1-1.
Yep. This is an important setup here for Flo, because now Joe just needs to take that one game, right? And if you think about it, his damage output's better, his aggression's a little bit better than Dalsim, right? Zoner, by the way, right?
In quotes.
In quotes.
There's the slide in, gets the knockdown, the fadeaway teleport. Not today. Remi with a huge life lead, but we've seen Joe make up the difference very quickly.
I like that DI saying, listen, quit it. Gets the pick up there. Remi Celeste again has the round, slowing down things Joe's trying to do. It's just so hard to slow down Luke.
It really is. And I mean, like you said, Joe, an aggressive player, has really optimized the way to pressure with this character. Remi, again, getting scooped up.
Okay, we out. That was mad. Meaty gonna run it down here. Good anti-air fireball shooting.
I like that drive rush into the throw. Yoga Fire coming through, taxing that drive meter. Big jump in with the heavy kick. And here we go. The damage output speaks for itself. Now we're buying another bus ticket. Memphis going to have another citizen showing up.
Man, Memphis is so tired of Luke visits.
Stop it, Luke.
Ooh, the perfect parry. He's going to have to go big cash out. This actually works pretty well. He's going to stop the recovery of Luke, have his own burnout recovery accelerate. But we're still playing Foosies.
Oh, that's waking up on a Monday after a long tournament weekend.
Man looks right in the camera. He knows what he did.
He remembers every one of those mistakes. Yeah, put that away. EX Blast.
I feel like the interaction happened specifically because Sim wasn't quite recovered yet, so he had the slower fireball.
Yeah. Another block shrink. And the DI on the stretchy limbs. Remi going to be in the corner after this as well. This is a bad situation.
Okay, double jab here. Not far enough, close enough, excuse me, to get anything going. We out of the corner. We trying to press. Is Remi Celeste?
Joe with the back throw here, checking Remi. Nice down jabs there just to force Joe away. Remi does get the back throw. We've been living in this corner. Another perfect parry.
I like that. Spends out a little bit. Now he has corner control, but we've seen Umerogan find their way out so many times in this situation. Goes for the drive impact, doesn't connect. Now he is burned out, but it doesn't seem to deter him from being aggressive, though.
No, Joe likes to get even more aggressive when they're on the defensive, but Remi, with the level 1, has the life lead and the advantage in the drive gauge war.
Okay, got his health back. No longer sleepy, the Red Bull. Oh, he tried to bait him with something. That was wild play here from Joe Umerogan. And Remi Celeste flowing away, trying to escape.
But Joe has the offense. The DI whiffs! And the punish counter throw lets Remi Celeste stay around, and we are immediately in the game 4.
Joe was not stopping their button presses. Momentum's on my side. Don't let me slow it down.
Couple of Yoga Fires out here from Remi Celeste. Another jump in from Joe. Not a full confirm off of the counter situation.
Yeah, there we go. I like the little wait there. Saw the teleport out, got the DP. Parry's definitely playing a factor in the way these two compete.
Remi knows they need to protect that drive gauge if they're going to win this matchup. There's the drive reversal. We've seen Remi use that about twice now. Joe might start adapting with just blocking after the rush forward.
That gonna knock him out of the sky. It is. That's a trade. That actually probably saves some health for Remi Celeste.
Listen, sometimes the trades, even when you get hit, are the best option for you. There's the DI. Joe blocks it up.
Gets the teleport with the light. Yep, spends it. Nice little life lead. He's gonna go for the attack. No, Joe drops. Now it's a wall splat, and Remi is one round away from tying it up and taking us the distance.
Yeah, Remi trying to send us into game 5, and slowly the adaptations are all coming together. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to put a picture together. Oh, that's a face. I thought that was a house.
Yeah, it turns out it's actually a face, or it's a big old palm. Yo, he gets him with the slide. He tries to reset him, but the down jab from Joe says, nah. Boom. He started to change his float patterns.
And we saw Remi do that against Brutus as well, right? Like, just change the teleport, change the float patterns. There's the rising uppercut, though.
Wall splat. Gets a forward jump. He still has a life deficit, but he's gonna wait, toss him. Neither player burned out. Do it again. 3.
Oh, he looked for the shimmy. Still got the confirm off of the normal. Wasn't a counter hit, but hey, damage is damage. And there's the whip throw. Remi finally cracking at the end there.
That was the truest of 50-50s, right? If you don't take the throw, you're dead. You gotta guess. It's a set point for Umerogan. Gonna stay mad aggressive, methinks. Just wanted to close this out. We'll see what Remi can do. I love the reaction.
Honestly, the best of the worst scenarios for Remi. Gets a punish counter throw. Gonna be able to drive rush forward. Good tech from Joe. Drive rush in, Remi. Nice falling chop here, big combo.
Yo, teleports back. You can feel the energy of the crowd behind us. Is that going to bait?
Oh, no. He said, I did not buy a ticket to
Memphis. But he doesn't punish.
He didn't know. They didn't know the punish.
He got off the bus, tripped, and Dawson helped him stand back up. The man is such a Samaritan. Blah. Pimpan strong. Coming forward. Go slide. Gets him low. He can finish. Remi Celeste.
Taking us into game 5. I like it.
Yep.
I want to see more of it.
Yeah, absolutely. These men are playing for their lives, and I want to see more of this game.
Crowd definitely a fan of being limber and meditating. Big yoga fans. All right, game 5 type of situation. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it 100, as the kids say. I did not think we'd be in the game 5 with the way that Joe came out swinging early on in this set.
Okay, going for the parries now, not having these DPs out. Remi Celeste getting a little bit of harassment here.
My money.
Just gonna hit low every time, man.
There's the float. Parry from Joe covering both sides.
I guess, but the DPs were working so well before.
It's true. Oh! Neutral jump on the throw tech attempt from Remi Celeste. Crouching medium punch lands as well.
Ooh.
It's all coming up Joe. One more for the roll. The jump back.
Into the drive rush down, medium punch, catches Remi Celeste. Looked like they were trying to float away.
Yeah.
Look how slow that float is, though.
Set point for Joe Umerogan.
That throw. I like the idea. Joe is definitely slowing things down. Not as aggressive as before. The perfect parry. Remi Celeste keeping the damage, but I mean, until Luke is dead, especially in this matchup, you can't rest.
You certainly cannot.
Cross cuts.
Again, perfect parry. What do we get off of it? Some corner carry, gonna walk forward. Nice little tap. The fade away from Remi Celeste, not wanting to overcommit. Level 3 for both players. Oh, the whiff throw!
Oh, he drops it. Luckily, he had the charge, so it's not minus. Big jump roundhouse over the punch. Is he gonna spend it?
Yeah.
Take the kill, win the set.
He's putting that bus ticket in your pocket.
I don't think Sim's alive.
Memphis, Tennessee gains another denizen as Joe Umerogan moves forward on the loser side in a super close one against Remi Celeste, who played incredidly well on that set.
Yeah, almost brought it all the way back after being down on that deficit, right? Had the crowd in their favor for sure. And that sim was looking so clean. But Joe Umerogan found the adaptations, pushed forward, and got the set.
Listen, a student of the Alpha Academy, Joe Umerogan knows what it means to be offensive and press forward against their opponent at any sign of weakness, and we've seen Joe do it time and time again. Now has the Luke, who, I mean, if you're looking at Joe and you're like, hey, I'm a Shoto player, I can't blame him for the pick, and as you see us working out really well.
Yeah. There is a very real chance that we see a Luke mirror in loser semifinals, depending on what happens with the next loser side match, right? Because Riddles is going to go against Vance. We're going to have DJ Luke. We've obviously seen how well Riddles is doing in this series. Didn't do too terribly against Mena at all.
No, I mean, considering the opponent and considering, you know, the time that Riddles has just put into Street Fighter in general, did it exceptionally well, and you know, it's a scare. Like I said, the kid can play.
He absolutely can play. And then, of course, you know, Electribe going to fight Joe Umerogan on the other side of the loser bracket. But first, no, we are going to do Riddles versus Van right now. So this set is getting queued up for these players.
This is going to be an interesting one, right? Like, obviously, DJ, you know, has double air slasher to kind of deal with normal Sandblaster, but EX Sandblaster chews it all up unless it's going to be EX air slash, and that's the one that we saw, you know, where Van kind of strayed away from using the air slasher against JustAKid, right? And so this is another situation where we might see Van straying away from it depending on Riddles' response time. Now, Riddles is, you know, a young man, so those reactions are definitely going to be crisp, and Van is probably aware of that, and I'm curious to see how this fireball situation is going to go. On top of that, Van's answers for crouching medium punch into drive rush, and drive rush crouching medium punch afterwards is going to be the key here, because we've seen Riddles like to use that on Luke, as a Luke player should, to continue the plus frame punishment on block.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, some safe jump setups are definitely going to make their way into the gameplay, which I'm excited to see. Can the local hero defeat the other local hero from Smash, who just happens to be sponsored by Liquid. This is a battle of Canadians.
It's a moose battle. Time to lock some antlers.
Crowd's getting loud. Let's see what we get.
Perfect parry. There it is.
There it is, yeah, just like you said.
Shut it down early.
You have to. You cannot let that fireball war go on too long. You have to show that victory quick. Nice knee over the fireball. Yo, the side switch to get the positioning, I like it from Van.
Just cool movement. Van trying to perfectly space this corner pressure. Does not want to smother and overextend, but gets thrown anyway.
Yeah. Crosscut coming in here from Luke.
We've seen a couple of stand heavy kicks come out. I wonder if Riddles starts to throw some DI back at Van in anticipation, but we're just getting started. Reset.
Okay, has the parry, keeping the pressure going though. Remember, parry does not change frame rate. It just prevents you from losing OD meter.
Which is super important, especially if you're in this situation. Big plus frames, gonna get thrown. Here we go. Stand medium punch for some more plus frame pressure.
Okay, there it is. The EX slice is the big spin wheel on it. Gets a slight anti-air.
Did not get a counter hit, so couldn't go into up kicks with that. Van canceling, finishing out with the crouch jab.
Yeah, I really like that, being aware of the minus normals, right? Not letting him set anything up, just no. I will take my turn, thank you.
Here we go. Riddles trying to press forward. Big punish, slide on into the DMs.
Big damage after coming to the DMs through some emotional stuff. Cornered him up.
So this is where you lay down the heaviest
There's
of
the
the heavies.
jump!
And he said, I wasn't ready for that level of commitment. I just said, hey. You gave me a whole paragraph back. All I said was, hey.
DJ signing the screen, letting us know what a rock star he is. Van takes a sip. They're taking just a little bit of a breather before we go back into it.
Man, imagine living that lifestyle. You're a rock star and you're a really good fighter. Like,
what are they going to do about you? Yeah. Guess you start cooking? Become a chef?
I guess so. Van definitely has on the apron right now. About to put on the hat. Riddles got to get out of this kitchen.
Okay. Chuck him down. Again. Wow, what a press, as I'm not letting you loop nothing.
Oh, the double dash forward, a little bit of that Mario Kart. Ooh, the Carnival! Party time!
Yeah, I love the awareness of the range there. Saw that punch coming. I was like, nah,
I'm
das
good.
boot. Check my flip-flops. Shows you on flip-flops. He looks so comfortable right now.
And they're golden. Like, that's how you, like, come on, man.
Got golden shoes on. There's a breeze on his toes.
You can't win everywhere. Speaking of breeze, the wind of that drive rush punish gonna leave Riddles a little bit on back.
Okay, gonna go for it. Just going with the GI, knowing that he can't be punished for it. But ready is Van.
Back heavy kick again. Nice anti-air from Van. There's the drive impact. Van was fishing a lot with that stand heavy kick. Riddle said enough is enough. Here's your ticket, sir.
Send you to Memphis, and also you're going to be at a life disadvantage, sitting at about 25%. More like 20, actually.
Now, here's the thing. DJ does a grip of damage with that level 3 combo.
Whoa,
Speaking of which!
Man said, don't dash down medium punch, machine gun, and let's go to the parlor. Hey!
2-0 Van over Riddles so far.
Man is ready for this. The
He
crowd
said,
is
we can party in Memphis, baby. The music don't stop.
Yeah, you want to jam? We'll jam. I'll dance anywhere.
All right, Riddles changing outfits, you know.
Makes
I
sense.
like it.
Just taking a breather, thinking about what's going on in this set, thinking, all right, how do I slow down this killer?
Every attempt that Riddles has had to try to change the narrative, Van's not having it. He just rewrites the script each and every time, and it's going to be up to Riddles to really try to think outside of Van's rhythm box.
Yep. Speaking of boxing, the man just walked away with the box of donuts. No, bring it back. Okay, gets the conversion here. Gonna take him to the corner for it, too. Bust out. We haven't seen very many of those yet in this set. Van able to show the option.
Oh, nice DP there from Riddles. Back into the corner we go.
A little bit of patience, gets the throw.
Van still fishing out with that stand heavy kick. Not afraid, even though he got DI'd in the last game.
Hasn't been dissuaded yet. He does have a couple games to give, so. Wow, that delayed jump medium kick's gonna cross up Riddles. No anti-air there. Mixes him up nicely. Now he's got corner. You see a level 1 here? Nope.
No, keeping the money for now. Still has this corner pressure with throw and the punish counter. I like that for Riddles.
Damage buff.
Yeah. Pumping the brakes there, going for the shimmy, and now Van potentially losing the first game in this set. We'll see. Perfect parries from Van on Sandblast. Locked in.
Just to pick up. People are cheering for Luke in the crowd. The timelines are so weird.
Yeah, it's getting a little odd here, but the party time begins for Van. Slide back into the DMs. Oh, caught him with the okie doke.
Neutral jump doesn't quite catch him on the whiff throw. We keep harassing though. Is Van the perfect parry gonna get Riddles out of dodge? Oh, he messes up the timing.
Ooh, no punish on the whiff heavy punch. Van stuck in this corner at the moment. Level 3 available for Riddles. Nice parry. Didn't get the perfect version, but still protecting the guard gauge.
Ooh, the sway, but he only gets one hit. DI, he couldn't do anything about it. He was pressing every button. He was burned out. And here comes Riddles with big damage.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my mom.
Oh, still alive is Van. What's it going to be? In burnout. This is a tough situation. Wow. Pulled a page out of a different fighting game. Hit him with a little bit of the overhead action.
And I said, yo, check the back of my calves.
All right, Riddles hanging around. Like I said, young man can play, and that adaptation was really good. Threw Van off guard a number of times. I like the pressure that Riddles was throwing out into the shimmies, right? Just to say, like, yo, I'm going to change up my rhythm here. Let's see if you can continue to dance.
And one of the skills that definitely translates in all fighting games is the composure, right? And Riddles is a top player in many situations. The composure's not going anywhere, no matter what game he's playing.
Certainly not. But Van still up 2-1, right? So Riddles definitely has the work cut out for them. Good cross cut. Get off. Maxin. The Sandblast's going to win every day of the week. There's the fake Van. Looking for the back heavy kick and gets it.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit more fireballs out of Van this time.
Yeah, and I kind of like it, right? Like, change the pace up a little bit, maybe force some more whiffs in the neutral space so he can get that stand heavy kick punished. There's the dash in from Riddles, going to continue the pressure.
Yeah, got the low, going to jump in with that big boot, tries to jump out, the cross cut is there from Riddles. Get back in the corner, your room's not clean, and here he comes.
The room's not clean, man. You thought you had everything nice and ready to go, but there's the neutral jump from Riddles.
Starting to parry it up and march forward is Van.
Trying to gain some ground. There's the jump, down, light kick, and back into the corner we go. Loop City. Plus frames.
Yeah, I like it. Respect.
And what's so important about that is that plus frame punch, that stand medium punch, just changed the rhythm of the throw, quote unquote,
exactly.
Loops, right? Like, first I'll strike you to make you respect it, then I'll throw you after. It's just a little nuance, but it matters so much at this level.
Absolutely does. Doesn't have the down charge to get the cross, but that's okay. I like how he's parrying these Sandblasters, not letting too much drain away from him. There's that whip punish he's been looking for all set. Okay, side switch again, double dash, has corner. Nice little counter hit piece, goes to level 3. This is a big life lead and a big opportunity for Van.
Now, the importance about this is not going to leave Riddles in critical art territory. So Van can now try to capitalize with a drive, rush, combo, enter.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
He's dead. Van takes a 3-1 over Riddles to move forward on the loser side with incredible DJ play, man.
The setup for that finish, he got the stand medium punch because he was able to successfully tick throw at that second exchange right before the end there, set up the tempo for it, and then immediately capitalize. Such good stuff from Vans. But also, hey, shout outs to Riddle for taking it into a game 4 because it was looking really long, and Riddles made some really strong adaptations.
Yeah, and I think really the big win there for on Van's side, aside from all of the incredible work he did conditioning stand-up, was just that long-time Street Fighter legacy carried him forward, and he utilized all of those skills to adapt and take Riddles out. Riddles still top 8 at a very, very stacked Street Fighter 6 tournament 2 months into the game.
I can imagine we'll see a lot more of Riddles in the future. This is going to be the end of their run, unfortunately, here at GOML. Every time we see Riddles in stacked tournaments, he's doing better and better. And I definitely expect we'll see more of him. And speaking of seeing more, we're going to continue to see more of this fantastic top 8 action. We got Electribe versus Joseph Umerogan.
Right, the Joeyest of Umerogans out there. When we've seen that Luke, we've seen the aggression, we've seen the adaptation, and Electribe, of course, an incredible Bushin Ryu player with, in my opinion, the cleanest looking stick on the market. Yeah, there's that fist pump momentum for themselves. Yes. Electribe is ready to rock and roll.
Let me get it going. At first, I saw the keyboard. At first, I thought Joe switched to just raw keyboard. I was like, yo, this is a different type of Joe. He went and elevated on us, but it's not going to be the case. We're going to get the standard PlayStation pad. Yeah.
For a minute, Joe was like, maybe I'll hack the combos. just maybe.
Just a little bit more plus frames here and there.
Yeah. We do have them loading. Hope y'all are aware, by the way, that this whole tournament has been run on incredibly powerful PCs brought by AMD.
They've been really good.
Shout out to AMD putting this stuff in. It made the brackets so smooth, so beautiful. The combos were buttery. The resolution was crisp. Just awesome to have a sponsor like that supporting the event.
Absolutely. I mean, it just made everything so much smoother. And shout outs to Asus as well, providing the monitors.
Yeah.
Super clean monitors. I mean, the response time are crisp. The refresh rate is excellent. And we're going to get more excellent top 8 action right now.
Yeah, we're going to be watching this match and all the crispy hurts. A lot of respect from both players. Walking back and forth is Electribe fishing with that snap medium kick. One of Kimberly's best buttons, in my opinion. Bless you, Capcom, for making it cancelable. What perfect spacing on that slide, which without perfect spacing is not a great button.
It can be dangerous, but there's Joe with the corner pressure again. A couple of jab checks, just trying to protect their spaces. Electribe, but the jump in from Joe.
That down fierce was a little bit too late, and the jump fierce from Joe is going to connect. And now, teching out is Electribe. Tried to dash, got clipped up, and Joe was going to use that. Tried to backdash, and that should be the round, I think.
Yeah, there's definitely no escape here. Going to spin the meter just in case. Joe Umerogan with first blood.
Yeah. Whoa, we got him.
Drive push crouch fist?
Yeah.
Say it with your chest, Electribe.
When you believe, you believe. Okay, drive rush back throw, corner positioning for Joe Umerogan. Yeah.
Such a good button. Crouch medium punch. Strikes again. Joe waiting to see what Electribe does. Could have been in throw danger there, but just hung out at close range.
Using the anti-air normal to keep blocking the corner. Now is burned out, though, is Joe. See if Electribe can find something. A little bit of run stop after the stand fierce. Joe says, nah, interruption and die.
Yeah.
First game should go to Joe.
They're going to have to make this man mayor of Memphis in a little bit. Many people he's bringing to town. Joe.
I mean, there's enough of them in there that they'll probably all just vote for him anyway.
That's
right?
probably true, yeah. I guess you're convinced after that.
What were your economic development policies? I don't know. I single-handedly doubled the population with supers.
Yeah, I just got sent here. I was on an aircraft carrier before this.
Back throw. Man, just over there doing push-ups.
Trying to get ready for the next bout. He's seeing Luke go to work. Joe Umerogan all the way to the corner with Electribe.
Somebody talk to the man about his form. He's not doing full push-ups. Goes to the overhead. Good block. Takes him out.
See Electribe trying to get the stand medium kick action going. Got to be careful though. Yeah, Joe was looking. Joe was looking for a stand medium kick there, but didn't get it. However, did get the round. Joe looking real good right now.
Oh, speak of the devil. All right, now we got squats happening. Big throw has the corner, does Joe. Yo, the instant air Rafflecopter getting her out of that corner while splat.
Electribe starting to get the party going. It does have level 3.
Nice punish.
Doesn't decide to use it. Maybe hit the brakes to try to see if Joe was going to try to check with the button.
Yeah. But Joe checking there. We're going to see a level 3 for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of scaling, but I don't think Kimberly survives this again.
No.
I think Joe's going up 2-0.
Yeah.
Pa-pow!
Back to Memphis you go. Community service for sure.
Where are they putting all the people?
Listen, Luke's not worried about that. I'm just the guy to send them there. What they do when they get there, that's it.
That's their problem. I just get them on the bus, get them to Memphis.
I'm just the driver. Joe trying to drive themselves on into this loser side of top 8. One game away.
Trying to get that loser semis. What's that top 4? Okay, trying to parry on wake up. Joe keeping the pressure.
Electribe really hasn't been able to get much going here. Joe has been getting a lot of punish counter on whiffs. There's the crossfield trade. Nice throw from Electribe.
Okay. I like that drive rush, stand medium punch, takes a little throw there. Joe trying to escape using their own drive rush. And Electribe just backing off planet, pretty cozy.
You see the space that Electribe is willing to hang out in, just wants to try to force Joe to press a button in neutral, but Joe's just happy to get the life lead and be patient. Electribe has taken first move in neutral a lot, and Joe has capitalized on it just about every time. It's a different type of offensive pressure.
And he's not really giving Electribe anything to like whiff punish, anything to hit, but now he's catching him off guard unawares and taking himself to set point. Like you see Electribe kind of walking in and out of range, looking for buttons to whiff, looking for this, but Joe's happy just to not worry about it.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if Joe really wants to force the issue, can start throwing sandblasts as well and force Electribe to play the slide and not slide game. Jump back jab, just trying to protect the follow-up option.
Yeah, smart. And Electribe seeing that just comes down, but does close a little bit of the gap, which is nice. Now that back throw. This is where Umerogan started the party quite a few times. Tried to air, but gets the down fierce. Instead, going to cash it out early again, get a massive life lead.
Yeah, this
things will burn out Kimberly too.
Oh, almost. Maybe it's a meaty sandblast. Oh, just takes the hit. Electribe not willing to go into burnout.
That's impressive. All right, has a bar.
That's it.
Dead anyway. Joe Umerogan absolutely controlling the pace of this match. Didn't really give Electribe a chance to do anything he'd want to do as a Kimberly.
Well, it's a really good example of a player who's typically offensive being threatening without hitting buttons. Joe was willing to take everything that Electribe gave them because Joe got a life lead early and then commanded the neutral space to say, like, now you have to approach me, and I'm going to force you to push buttons in uncomfortable ranges, and then I'm going to punish. And time and time again, that was the story. And at a top level, we often talk about how offense is pummeling the opponent, mauling the opponent. But that was an offense without actual offense there, and it was very impressive to see from Joe.
No, I agree. Like, I think what you're trying to say is that they whiffed it, they tried it, they did play Nooch. Time after time?
Yeah,
is that what you're
time after time.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite song, for sure. And speaking of songs, we're going to have a ballad here of the best winners finals. Woo! This is going to be
going head-to-head versus MenaRD in winners finals. This is the match we were talking about earlier. Like, both these players have been absolutely dominant in their tournament run. We look at Mena going 2-0 over Zyklus, 3-1 over Riddles. After this, of course, we will go down to Van N and Joe Umerogan in loser semifinals. But, you know, and then Sayff, 2-0, 3-1. Like, just cooking everybody.
This is the Iron Chef right now. This is
it. What is Sayff gonna do against the two-time Capcom Cup champion? What an opportunity to show how good you really are.
Yeah, especially, I mean, we talk about, and deservingly so, how strong DR is, right? And the person who's #1 with a bullet is Mena in that place. Not to take any, DR is strong top and bottom, but everybody thinks DR, the first person they think about is Mena. And here's Sayff from Canada having an opportunity to play in front of the home crowd to fight arguably the #1 player in North America.
Absolutely. I don't know if it's even arguable. I think it just is. Like, man has been crushing, right? I mean, I guess you do have to consider Punk and a few others in that conversation, but I just feel like Mena has been so dominant on the tournament runs lately. But we'll see. Again, I think this is a great chance for Sayff to prove themselves. I think the thing you have to consider if you're Sayff is, like, you know Mena knows the Ken matchup. You're not getting away with anything. And I hear Blanca being locked in, so not even going to do the Luke business. It's going to be immediately the test of you. I know your character. Do you know mine?
Do you know mine?
Yeah.
Have you been studying?
The crowd's getting pumped behind this against the hometown hero. Sit down against Mena. Blanca versus Kid. Mena hits him right away.
That's the do you know?
Do you know?
Winners Finals, GOML 2023, Street Fighter 6.
Dude, what a tournament this has been. Oh, yeah, we take those trades. Ken definitely lost that by a little bit.
Every day of the week, Mena playing it slow, just feeling out the opponent. Very low committal from Sayff as well, right?
Gets him with the jab, the drive rush doesn't get him forward, flips out of it, does Mena, gets a little thing, and here comes the best friend.
My buddy and me.
Not even a factor, just uses it to gain ground. Now has the corner, the jump back, ready with the dive ball as well,
Here's the pressure from Mena. Sayff trying to find a way out of the corner. Mena spacing looking immaculate. The interrupt on the kicks.
Wow, the down medium punch and stand medium punch harassing Sayff wants any kind of space. Mena's like, nah, I'm cool just to whip these buttons out. And the down jab, gonna do it there.
Stop the low forward. Sayff went to it, and immediately Mena's like, no, none of that funny business.
Woo!
Wow!
What a call out. Here it comes.
Mena, again, playing it just nice and slow and safe. All right, Sayff testing out with her. No fears for you. Immediate up ball.
My God, gets the crumple again, but he misses the pickup off the electricity and gets thrown into the corner. Sayff has a chance.
Yep. Active defense from Mena, but here we go. Stand light kick, drive rush time. Bop, 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 bop.
Nice level 2.
There's the tick throw from Sayff. Goes for the, grabs a button. That was counter hit. Another one. Mena can't take another.
No,
the up ball.
Mena does have full CA here.
Drive gauge is low, but Sayff does not want to give it up in the well-timed EX Hadoken.
Round apiece, Sayff fighting back, saying, I don't care if you're a 2-time World Cup champion, you were in my house World Cup, Capcom Cup, you know what I meant. Perfect parry on the jump short, only one touch. Punishes electricity with the low.
Here we go, side switch with the lash of the dragon. Perfect parry from Mena, tries to get back in. Sayff with the Jinrai kick, bless the knees.
He's doing it!
He's believing!
He's doing it, Peter!
Sayff gets immediately punished on reaction by Mena. Slide knockdown, the headbutt on the drive rush. It's time to eat.
And nice little meaty goes right to the level 3. This is going to be big damage. What are you thinking? Drive rush overhead?
I'm going to go with low.
All right, not even drive, just double dash.
Yeah, why not? Sayff in a whole lot of trouble here. There's the electric pressure. Mena plugging in for game 1.
Yeah. That's a lot harder dance to do than the electric slide, by the way. The electric pressure, you have to look stressed out and free at the same time. It's really hard. Oh no, the bad DP. Roundhouse full punish takes him over.
I don't know. Mena looking mighty relaxed now. There's the little buddy coming in. The correction, of course. Another punish from Mena, saying, yo, put that low stuff away.
This ain't that kind of party, man.
I don't know what the flyer said, but it's not the way we do things here. Back throw situation.
God, the crash that is plus as well. Mena just putting the brakes to save the whiff. Punished again. Mena walking back and punishing the attempt at the roundhouse. Looking so solid.
It's really forcing Sayff to get nervous about hitting buttons that we saw them comfortable on earlier in this top 8.
Ooh!
Russia will do it. Close the distance. Mena with the escape plan on the Blanca ball. All right, here we go. Sayff getting something started. The drive gauge not looking great.
Kills the frames, goes low.
Nice block!
Here he comes.
Gonna reset the situation? No, full combo.
Yo, he bait him again. Sayff.
Okay, I like it.
That's so scary.
It's such a scary scenario that Mena represents incredibly well. Where you think you have plus frames, and it's like, nah, up back Blanca ball, bro.
Yo, we got trade combos all day long. Nice conversion here from Mena. Gonna mix him up with the plus frames as well. Get back in the corner, please. Thank you. Perfect carry from Sayff. Gonna take it to burn him out. So smart.
Using the drive impact to get that burnout status onto Mena. Look at the neutral space. Just being claimed. Just wiggling. And Mena with the patience. That is the mark of an incredibly strong player right there. Being able to say, yo, I'm in burnout, I'm still in control.
He knew what the win condition was, too, and he didn't over-focus himself looking for it. He simply was like, I'm going to look for jumps, I'm going to look for neutral, and I'm going to find a way to whip punish to the kill. That is why Mena's the best.
Cross-up Blanca ball to open up the round. 2-0 so far for Mena. Looking to smooth on through into grand finals on the winner side, the best seat in the house.
And once that winner side doesn't want to have to fight from losers whatsoever.
DI? No.
Yeah, it only works in very specific situations, and that was not one of them. We're going to have the corner carry with the Tatsu. I like that. It's a little bit of the meaty Jinrai. Nice! We got reactions.
Plus frames again. Mena getting clipped up. The Jinrai kicks coming through. Oh, no. Sayff in a tough situation here. Good tech on the throw. has the drive gauge, but goes for the punish instead, gets the run fierce.
I don't think this is going to do it. He's got one more situation. Now we're back to fireballs. It's on Mena now. The ball going to connect. Mena dashes in. You've seen him win and burn out before.
The jump over. Sayff gets clipped, and Mena immediately swipes the toes. So I might not be part of Cobra Kai, but I've hit a leg or two in my day.
Yeah. Double down. Man, the two short or jab confirms into super two. Crispy. Man showing his butt, doing a little bit of a parry land.
Listen, sometimes you gotta let your opponent know all sides of the equation.
And that side is like two Christmas hams packed into jean shorts. Gets the corners.
We're in the middle of July, baby. Lightning Beast activated. Sayff. Might not get the present they want. Yeah, definitely gotta bust out. Let them, let them know. I'm not gonna stay hemmed up forever. There's only so many suits I can keep in the closet.
Medium kick has been death to Sayff. You gotta hold it. The guy's still bouncing. He's gonna detonate you. He's gonna kill you with this combo. We've seen it on Twitter, and Mena's the one that showed us 3-0, I believe, over Sayff. Mena heading to grand finals. Looking unstoppable. I mean,
really looking super strong. And again, that's the quality to the indicator of the quality of player that Mena is.
Yep.
And you look at fighting games and you look at high level play and you're like, okay, this is the top. Yep. And then you look at players on that caliber where Mena is and you're like, oh no, I'm sorry, that was the base of the mountain. So it's one of those things, but that's the beauty of being able to play in these open brackets, as you said before, is you get to play players of all levels of skill, and when you get to the top of the top and you're able to run that set, it teaches you so much. And Sayff, not out of it, obviously in the loser's side of things on losers finals, but before we see who his opponent is, we gotta or who's going to be moving in the grand finals. Gotta do a little bit of the loser semi side of things.
Yeah, we gotta see what's gonna happen between Joe, Umerogan, and Van. Van we've seen with some impressive matches today, bringing out that DJ. Absolutely cooking and looking super strong. And Joe Umerogan, of course, not letting himself be put out at all. He's fought well, played awesome, and really has shown some dynamism to his play, right? Generally super aggressive, able to slow things down, change up the pace a little bit, and because of that, we see him sitting where he is today.
Yeah, we've seen all sides of Joe, and I think that we've seen multiple sides of Van as well, right? And the thing about Van and the way that they are playing DJ is, it's when you look at some of the best DJs out there, right? Like you look at the Shans over in Asia, you look at Mono, obviously, right? Yeah. You look at the DJs who, Kizzy, another really strong DJ. When you look at the DJs that do really well, they use all the tools in a rotation that isn't predictable. Van has shown that here today, and I'm curious at how Joe is going to show that dynamism to his play when going up against someone who's also very versatile and how they approach using the character.
Yep. All right, there's the fist bumper sitting down, man. That razor stick looking nice and clean. The green buttons on the blue, and of course Joe repping the PS5 DualSense controller.
Gonna need all of them. Might need the sixth one. They're going to continue to move forward, but this is going to be a really cool one. I really like the way that we've seen sort of just the way that both of these players have approached the game so far.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have Joe sitting here in this top 4 spot just shows how much he's been dedicated to not only Street Fighter 6, but this character in Luke.
Also strong competitive play. Yeah. All right, we're getting into it. This is losers semifinals. Make sure to jump on Twitter, tell your friends, get your moms, your dads, your grandmothers in here. We're gonna finish this tournament out strong. Joe and Umerogan already on the upset.
At this point, cats and dogs, birds and reptiles. It's gonna be a good one.
Of course, with your pets in the room, make sure to watch it and listen at a safe volume. Down, medium, gets a nice little pickup there. It does. Van, I mix myself. Coming to the corner, plus frames, parries out. Back to the wall is Joe.
Oh, here we go. Backdoor scenario for Van. Waking up, hanging around, seeing what it do. Plus frames, a couple of them in the air slasher ender, and the smooth on back. The shimmy on through, just cool.
Joe tried to shimmy there, and the Nooch got hit by the sandblast. Now Joe's going to have a nice big damage push here. Make a decision right. He tried to bust out, and he's going to die for it.
Oh, no, he's not, but okay. Got scooped up. Luke with the safety scoop as well, cupping under the thigh and the shoulder to make sure he lays you down properly.
I appreciate it. He doesn't want you to get whiplash. He just wants you to hit the ground harder to lose the match.
Exactly.
He's beating your ass respectfully. Respectfully.
Jump out here from Van, throw, break. Joe low on drive gauge. The back heavy kick does not connect.
Yeah, it does not deal with crossface very well, as we saw there. Got the man on the back of the shoulder, a couple of air slashers, gonna try to dance back. Man, that lion in the background is like, I'm just hungry. Why can't I eat these fighters?
Yo, I don't understand what's happening here, and quite frankly, I don't care. You see the patience from Joe, recognizing they're in burnout. Van really hasn't been able to get any momentum. Yeah. Nice punish counter there. Going to go with the sandblast just to check the movement, and a ticket has been punched.
Yeah, the easiest combo in the world. Saw the confirm, sent him to Memphis. Citizen number 4,328 after this tournament has now entered the building.
Memphis is going to have to get that. You remember back when the McDonald's counter was actually moving? It stopped a long time ago. Memphis is going to have to get one of those scrollers on the town entry point. Just continuing to move forward. Joe.
I don't know what their real estate development plan is, but they're about to have problems.
Memphis is going to have to get a lot bigger. Now, Joe with a big combo doesn't get the finish.
He's out of dodge.
Sometimes you just got to get out of there. The DI crush against the wall.
Busting out here, jumping away. Crosscut DP has him set.
Joe has been representing that really well all day long.
I like that.
Medium punch connects.
I really like that down charge during the neutral jump. Tries to get something, doesn't get quite the full combos. Dancing back, Joe pressing parries. We got the 2 hits off the slasher. The dash catches him flinching.
That's 2 of them just for flinching. Empty jump into the throw. Plus. Oh, wow, what a stand for a crouch medium punch from Joe. Oh, back heavy kick does not. Listen, it's a great anti-air button, but there's certain angles where it just does not help your situation.
Yo, the ankle break with the low forward, though. We get the driver's cancel. Big hit to the wall.
Oh, that was the meatiest of chops, and here we go. Punish counter. Van hemmed up in the corner again.
Oh, do it again. Perfect parry. That's one thing about like throw loop rhythmics, right? You start to get that rhythm going and the normal comes out. A little easier to perfect parry. Now he's burnt out, is Joe.
Yeah, Joe hasn't really paid for burnout a lot in this set. Plus frames, oh, just a raw hit, excuse me. There's the reset off of the Sobak, goes for the crouching light into super.
I like that super option, right? The animation time, you're still gonna have the burnout meter growing in the background while he gives him the massage of a lifetime.
Time to drive rush in, baby, the Wally West. Good throw break from Joe. There's the back heavy kick, not a counter hit, so couldn't follow up on it. Punish on the flash knuckle. Ooh, scary timing there, but does close out with the crouch medium punch.
Man, not going down easy. He could tie things up one game apiece. Chowd. The crowd is chanting defense. The chowder is probably warm somewhere.
It's a crowd of Chads, so we'll say Chowd.
Chowd.
There's the bust out. Was sealed away after it was blocked up the first time Van used it, but decides to open up the forbidden techniques just a little bit.
Okay, got the anti-air. This is no knees.
Equal representation here for the crowd, but Van trying to monopolize on this neutral opportunity. Did not get the punish on the stand with the stand heavy kick.
Yeah, this is definitely a battle of the regions here. Medium kick trying to fight his way out is Van. Joe Umerogan getting it raw. Did not react to the DI. Now Van's going to feel the level 3.
Just put it on the plate. I do not need you to cook that steak. Dangerous situation for Van. Last chance for the dance, really. There's the drive reversal. Get off me. Double air slasher. Neutral jump. Will the EX sandblast appear? No, Van closing the distance saying, I dare you.
Letting that OD meter kind of react. Gets the ankle breaker again, and Joe is going to go up 2-0. He has been absolutely surgical with that low forward.
It's a really good button to mix in with crouch medium punch from Luke, right? Because you're thinking about crouch medium punch all the time. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to step back out of range, and then I get clipped by the low forward. And it's one of those things that if well placed, like you see with Joe, it can slip out of your memory because of all the other ways Luke can oppress you, and then by the time you forget about it, here it is again.
I wonder how much Street Fighter V Luke factored into Joe being so good at that, because his single hit confirms are actually really, really good with Luke low forward. And now he's doing that into a drive rush. Gets him off the wall, big hit, comes to the corner.
I mean, it's the perfect student of the Alpha Academy, right? Like, if there's anyone you're going to study single hit confirms from, it's going to be the Alpha himself. So Joe showing that he has evolved into one himself, and it's working out so well for him here. Nice cross cut again. That might be like 5 for 5 with the cross
he's looking really good with those. Okay, a little air slasher. Catches him trying to escape. Spends it to spend some bar. Joe is burnt out after the DP, but he's got a significant life lead here.
Again, the burnout situation is so good for Joe because of that life lead.
Oh, no, Van. He's pressing, he gets in there.
Reset. Joe just backs up.
Don't let him get that composure. Do not let him get his burnout back, but he's going to go for it.
It's going to be a troubling situation because EX Sandblast just eats up any projectile that Van might want to throw out. It's survival time. Can you get off this island?
You can't get chipped. You had to throw that to stay alive. Now Van needs a big hit into a confirm. Does he get it? No, the trade is going to put Joe Umerogan on set point.
Smart trade from Joe, gambling there. And now looking to close the door on Van's top 8 run. Proper throw technique there.
Winner of this gets the honor of fighting Sayff. See how that goes. Nice low forward in the DP. Again, showing off those confirms.
Nice stand jab punish counter. Oh, got the low. Sobot medium style.
Toss him up. All right, Van's waking up a little bit here. Can they wake him up to get through this, though? Oh.
That stand heavy punch can punish at certain ranges, but not that one. There's the DI into the wall.
Smack him down, walk around, try to get a little bit of a shimmy, but Van with a delay jab instead, just saying, please no, cross cut again, 6 for 6.
Give him some clippers. That man is making all the dues. Van really can't gamble here too much. Joe back in the burnout, but what does it mean?
Toss him down. Van cannot get touched at all in the dash up because he's afraid to get counter poked. And Joe Umerogan is going to go to losers final against Sayff. Van ending his run in 4th place after an incredible series here at GOML.
Yeah, shout outs to Van. I mean, played extremely well and went down to Joe Umerogan, who, as we said at the beginning of the set, we were wondering if we were going to see that dynamism. And we actually saw all sides of it in one set. You know, there was the pressuring Joe, there was the patient Joe, there was the counter poking Joe, and it all worked out into a big W.
Yeah. And now we are going to see Sayff sitting down against Joe Umerogan for an opportunity to head forward to fight MenaRD in Grand Finals. Whoever does get there has to reset the bracket up against one of the best Street Fighter players in North America. But, dang, these dudes, this is going to be a bad set. I'm going to love it.
Yeah.
Bad isn't good. Good, bad.
Yeah.
The Michael Jackson
version.
I knew we were friends.
About. Yeah. We hang out from time to time. But
in there.
Thank you all for hanging around and enjoying some fantastic Street Fighter 6 here at GOML 2023. Once again, this will be our second to last match. Losers finals, 1st to 3. It will be Sayff versus Joe Umerogan. Ken versus Beach Ken.
Yeah. Beach Ken. Man knows how to beach.
The best at it.
Save people in the water? Nah.
Nah.
Specifically be beaching?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I do. It's literally in the name. Here we go, everyone. Losers finals action at the Genbu Temple, one of my favorite tracks in the game.
I love the cherry blossoms in the background. Kay gonna go over the corner, carry is safe. Frame kill there.
Oh, speaking of kill, I'm gonna go ahead and kill that whiff punish.
Apologies for the silence. I'm so excited to see these two work.
I know,
see what
right?
they're going to be doing in Drive
captivated by it. Jin Rise.
I love the way Sayff fishes with those fireballs, by the way. He's got the drive rush behind it because if the fireball hits, he's going to get the pickup. We've seen it before. We'll see it again.
That fist is already pulled back the moment the fireball is fired. And Joe, not falling for any of it right now. Controlling space with Sandblast. Low forward punish counter. Here we go. Sayff special.
Dragon Lash. Frame kill goes for the overhead. Joe blocks. I like that delay from Joe. He's not falling for anything. Presses. Woo.
Wow. Not afraid of the dragon is Joe Umerogan.
Sandblast coming out here, dashes in, gets it there, toss back. First round goes to Joe.
And it's so important there. Joe pressed on Dragon Lash plus frames. Got a counter hit, well, punish counter, excuse me. And that gives data to Sayff, but it more importantly establishes Joe in that neutral space to say, hey, Dragon Lash just isn't the one-size-fits-all answer.
Yep. Nice check. Here we go. Again, side switch, gonna cash it out.
Sure.
Big damage.
I mean, you know, yes, spent the level 3, but there's also a theory that says if you're at level 3, you can't build any more meter anyway. So there's a return on investment cost to analyze the crush against the walls.
Gonna launch him here, take the DP finisher. You also have to look at the OD meter in that situation because he actually evened the meter by spending that level 3. Level 3 does take a bar and a half of OD. Oh. Trying to drive rush in, another check from Joe, pushes it back to the corner, stands short, but doesn't get much off it.
Oh. That could have been a lot worse for Joe Umerogan. Sayff, not looking so safe anymore. Stuck in the corner. There's the throw. What's it going to be? Meaty? No, just the patience game. Jump out from Sayff.
Oh, he's walking back, trying to find it. That stands short. This time gets the whip punish he's been looking for. Is he going to close it? He's not.
Doesn't close the door.
Trade, though, will do like a bunch of shorts.
Absolutely,
in a row,
yeah. Smart way to end the round for Sayff. Keeping meter as well. And already at level 2. Remember, Sayff used level 3 in that second round to try to equalize some things and already almost back at level 3. So sometimes you don't have to keep it, you know, until you can get the kill.
Yep, nicely on that low forward from Joe. Gets the walk out of range, the whiff. Rogan have that punish counter, but he gets the jab confirmation. TP spends level 3 again.
Notice, that is his second level 3 in this first game.
Look at the meter differential now because of it. Oh, Joe was ready. Now he's doing a level 3.
Listen, the hits definitely don't stop. And now Sayff in the danger zone.
The backdasher gets out of range of that, but he gets clipped up.
Perfect parry. Joe looking really strong right now in this neutral game. Another perfect parry. EX Sandblast, put that away. And the double just in case.
Yeah, do another one just to make sure you're covered here. And that's the first game going to Joe Umerogan. Up on Sayff 1-0.
There's a low forward there connecting for Sayff. We know that is definitely one of the buttons that gets Sayff going. Joe stuck in the corner again. Fireball, Sandblast right back at you. Sand and eyes.
Gets that low forward cancel coming in here hot and heavy.
Look at the way Joe just backs up after checking once with crouch medium punch, just waiting for Sayff to make a mistake and to get a whiff punish. Double parry. Crouch fierce. Genrai kicks. Blesses him with the knee kick. Go to sleep.
Do it one more. Get him a third. Yeah.
Listen, sometimes you need to take 3 of those scoops of NyQuil to be able to go lay down at night. Don't do that at home.
Yeah, don't. Please don't.
Just follow the directions properly.
Yeah, read the bottle appropriately. But man, sometimes those Ken Masters, you put them to bed, they come down, peek around the corner. I need a glass of water. Drink your NyQuil, Ken.
Go to sleep, Ken. And Joe trying to keep Sayff nice and tucked in. Sayff finally fighting back here. Dragon Lash. Oh! Yeah, you heard the man say it. Yep. He knew what was happening.
Yeah, he knew he was in trubs. And now this is a big spend early, of course. A lot of damage coming out from Joe Umerogan. Oh, and he gets him with the flip. My man is actually dead. Joe Umerogan up 2-0 on Sayff. The download does seem to be complete right now.
Yeah, Joe is looking like he's definitely got all the answers to Sayff's questions, and Sayff might have to change the exam.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens here. Wow, the low forward now gets the activation. You didn't see Sayff stop to think. He just went right into it. But a low forward of his own. Going to take the Dragon Lash for the side switch. Frame kill. Catches him trying to walk back with another low, and now does have the corner.
All right. A couple of crouch medium punch here. Jabs for Sayff. Trying to force Joe into the corner, but Joe fighting out. No confirm, but still drive rush forward. And the right back at you. Low forward back from Joe Umerogan. It's the tit for tat.
And it's definitely going to come down to that. He comes in here, he gets a stand, catches him recovering. A little bit of a life lead here for Sayff. Gets the throw. The first time we're seeing Sayff in striking distance of a round.
Oh, he went for the shimmy and got dumped. He said, yo, you can shake all you want, but I'm going to make you quake.
Burned out. Going to go for the chip. Reversal. He blocks it. Sayff is ready.
Sayff practicing their namesake right there on the dash-up block.
So smart, too. Wanting to press, right? But the only thing that can keep you alive when you're burnt out is that reversal level 1, and Sayff knew it. And Joe Umerogan was betting that Sayff would want to try to get that last hit for the clutch. Fireball spamming.
There's the perfect parry. Joe just moving forward, looking like an anime, just sliding on through the projectiles, saying, oh, you're approaching me.
Okay, nice little failure. I love how Ken skids to a stop during that combo. Punch. Okay, catching out big level 3 here from Sayff.
Sayff waking up a little bit after getting that round. Joe had a commanding and almost deafening lead in the momentum of the set. And slowly but surely, Sayff has been answering back. There's the DI, the right cross to the chin the snooze button.
I love the way that he put that behind the feint of a fireball. He established that fireball rhythm and then walked forward. And when Joe threw the fireball, which he expected to clash with the fireball from Sayff, he said, nah, DI, baby. We coming in for those.
Sayff, looking at the character, I'm like, yo, wait, this is Ken. I'm gonna just, what if I just DI?
What if I just DI?
This has been a really interesting set. I'm so fascinated to see this game 4 here between Sayff and Joe Umerogan.
You can tell these men are focused as well because there was no faces on the character screen. None.
That's the scariest one. When you load up into the match and they just don't make a face, you're like, oh no.
Oh no, they're thinking too much.
Nice counter hit there from Joe Umerogan. Sayff in burnout.
Backdashing into the nooch a little bit here. Stand short's coming forward.
Some sandblast as well. The DI. Oh! Sayff.
Good block on the overhead though. Sayff trying to go for these Rossettis. Gets the anti-air normal.
Oh, what a confirm off of the jab there. Sayff with the hot stuff.
Okay, nice anti-air there. Gonna confirm off these jabs. Well, this, yeah. Why would I even question this man?
My man Sayff got anti-air with crouch fist and landing like, all right, I'm a crouch jab. Why not?
Why not?
Protects against certain things, and we've seen Joe use drive rush right after that range of anti-air to try to put the pressure on, and he was like, nah, I'm just crouch jabbing and seeing what happens.
Just seeing how it works. Again, though, these down medium punch checks from Joe have been so good. He's gotten so much leverage off of this button. But checking out with the stand short is Sayff and getting some space back. Oh, he had the bait, but he was too far for the low forward. The first time Ken's low forward is missed.
Ever. In history of Street Fighter 6.
I think his toe extenders must have fallen off.
The devs are checking it right now.
Yeah.
Plus frames. Oh, the fireball, point blank. Joe getting carried with the Taki's foot, the family size bag.
Love a Taki. Okay, fireball coming out here, gets him, he tries to react, gets splooted against that wall.
Oh, didn't spin, but gets the throw to finish it out, and we're going into game 5. What better way to close out losers finals?
Yeah, absolutely. Neither of these men going to get it. You can tell how much they're thinking on this. Was, you know, you're seeing a little bit of things crack, a little bit of slips, but they're both putting each other to the absolute limits for that chance to battle Mena.
The crowd almost went to sleep on Sayff's side, but definitely has woken up in this game 5. Get that out of here, EXDP.
If Sayff wins this set, that will be a 3-2, right? Reverse 3-2?
Yeah, certainly will.
Yo, we reverse with those.
Hit him with the new stuff.
I love it, the driver SDP on the neutral jump. Sayff starting to bring out the online tactics, and they're working.
Yeah, and the extra plus frames on block. Sayff saying, yo, let's take it back to the online.
Yeah. Let me show you why this is getting massive. Look at Sayff smiling. He's like, I think I found it.
Crowd definitely behind Sayff right now. Joe trying to space things out, low forward. The toenail extenders are back on.
They're back on. He put it back on in mid-set, and we're seeing it now. A lot of jabs. Swings the fierce, doesn't get punished for it.
Joe usually has been really good, at least with a low forward or crouch medium punch on the punishes, but it's all Sayff all the time.
Okay, the down damage doesn't connect, but he gets him trying to press, throws him back. That's going to catch him for sure.
But honestly, you're out of the corner. Not that bad of a deal for Sayff. Drive gauge does need to repair a little bit, and Joe needs to find a way to regain some offensive momentum.
I honestly wonder if that was an input error from Joe. I think he was over cross-cut and got the level 1 instead.
Could have been.
Toss him down.
Take throw situation. What's it going to be? A couple of jabs.
Wow, he just matched
jab
out.
A little bit of a dab. That
yo, he busts out and Sayff with an EXDP. Says no more drive rush pressure. I'm going to grand finals.
Wow. Sayff said, give me my run back.
Give me that run back.
I want
it. I need it. I'm hungry. What an EXDP.
We talked about fortitude before, and as the crowd cheering for Sayff, we see the level of fortitude it takes to play someone who was just stifling like Joe Umerogan. I mean, Sayff didn't have an inch to move before Joe was punishing everything that he did, and slowly but surely Sayff started to represent some different options, started to open up the ability to fight back in the neutral space little by little, and that's how you build a reverse sweep against a really strong player. You take those small, tiny wins and opportunities, and then the mistakes start to build up, and all of a sudden you're looking at a game 5 and a chance to move forward.
The heavy. We're going to take you back to the crowd to see what Zero's got to say before this grand finals kicks off.
Oh, chat. What's up? You look huge. Oh, hey, crowd, what's good? Hey. All right, but before we get to this grand finals here, we have a little message to give out to all those that put on such a great event. Let's give it up for Tenma for just a moment here, folks. Getting on the mic.
What's up, y'all? You enjoying GOML? Just want to, before we start on the grand final Street Fighter 6 here, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the staff that work here in Standing Gaming. Vince, yeah, Roshan, yeah, all the production crew in the back there, commentator, MC. Thank you so much, guys, and of course, all the bracket runners, all the staff that has worked for this event. Man, couldn't do it without you guys. Honestly, man.
I want to give an honorable mention to our sponsors: AMD, ASUS, Canada Computers, Hitbox. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We could not do this within the FGC portion of GOML without your support. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
And of course, can't forget you guys. We can't do this without you guys. Keep playing fighting games.
All right, much appreciated, of course. Give it up for GOML 2023 if y'all had a good time. Now, I feel like there's something else we got to do here first. I can't put my finger. Wait a minute. We got a grand finals match coming up here, folks. How do you feel about that? It's still a safe space out here. Who's got Sayff in this grand finals? All right, but hold on. We got MenaRD, 2-time Capcom Cup champion. Okay. We got a Kaba up in front, too. Kaba's here. All right. Let's get back to it here. Tom, Mav, it's grand finals at GOML 2023, baby.
And here we go, grand finals, Street Fighter 6 here at GOML 2023. It's been a long road, but there's only 2 left. One sitting on the winner's side by the name of MenaRD, and the other a Canadian hometown hero by the name of Sayff on the loser's side.
You know, I still remember the first time I heard about Sayff, started coming around, like, obviously I've been playing a long time, but I started remembering online stuff during lockdown. And all the Canadian homies were like, no, you don't know. Like, you don't understand. This man is godlike. And we were like, maybe, I guess. And very quickly we learned that that name was to be feared. And so we see these two men right now negotiating on the locks, on the screen. What are we doing? Talking costumes, talking colors, talking choices.
Going to OG Street Fighter 2 costumes. I can respect that for sure. And here we go. Grand finals.
Look at the smile on these men's faces.
Fighter 6. GOML 2023. It's all cheesing and a little bit of pleasing, if you know what I'm talking about. Grand finals coming at you.
One of the best in the business. Matt, it's an honor to commentate this with you. Let's bring it home. Here we go. Grand finals, Mena and winners. And of course, Sayff in Tigers and losers, having to win twice.
Can we change it to Tigers bracket? Like
the
when
Tigers
you lose,
bracket.
you go into the Tigers bracket? It feels like it.
Yeah. Doom. Okay, big throws here already coming up hot. Heavy is Mena, aggressive dash of throw. Saw the punish counter pop. Sayff was trying to parry. Splat already. Let me check your reactions, man.
I like Mena setting that in early against Sayff into the mental stack. Forcing Sayff to think about it now every time they enter in the corner and another throw.
Yo, you ready for Wild Hunt? Can you react to these after the jump medium kick? Men asking the big questions.
Sayff going to need a lot of answers here if they want to take it over Mena. Not only needs 3 games to reset the bracket, needs another 3 to take home the championship.
Yo, we don't let any drive rush happen. We saw Sayff play that same tactic. Gets the run in, but the parry here from Mena, but still coming is Sayff.
Oh, EX Blanca ball, nothing doing. We saw Sayff DP that with a step back the last time they played in winners finals.
All right, here we come here back to the DP corner. Controlling is Sayff, jumps with the stand short. Rushing in, gets him with the target combo here, and Sayff not going down. Mena did put Sayff in losers 3-0, if I remember right, yeah?
Okay, level 2 activated. Gonna get a little bit of extra on it. He said no, but the level 3 whips. DI punish. Mena saying, yo, that electric bill looking a little high.
Yo, have you met my friend? Okay, the fireball gonna deter, saying, listen, I don't want no mini-me's.
No, it's just I'm in a really personal space right now. I can't meet the extra people. Mena saying, we'll keep it one-on-one.
Wow, the big jump roundhouse knocks him up into the sky again, does Mena. EXDP busting out. My man coming here, throwing those fireballs, parrying away.
You see Mena again trying to get that whiff punish in the neutral space against Sayff. That was so important in the winners finals, but now Mena with a huge light lead has the ability to just play patient, does not need to force the issue. That had to be an input error.
Absolutely had to be, and now there's a nice punish here from Sayff, though does have corner up. He's gonna try to do something, the anti-air normal.
Oh,
Mena's ready.
Yeah. He said no.
I got the mental stack. I got that pad. You know there's a DI button waiting for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A single press is all it takes.
Okay, round start. Blanca forward rolling, if you will, baits the DP. Sayff a little too excited to stop him. Nice punish coming here, though.
All right, gets the side switch as well, of course, with the Dragon Last, the dash up, Mena with the breakout.
I think he's 3 for 3 on EX, minus the one that kind of fired off in the weird spot.
Yeah, and that's such an important stat to keep in your mind because it's going to allow Mena to disrespect a lot of offense if it keeps coming through. Sayff trying to find a way to get the rhythm started. Again, low forward has pretty much been sealed away. There's the punish counter on the parry attempt with the throw.
Yeah, we max that reversal again. Mena hasn't really been too shook with those, but Sayff is now out of the corner, which is great.
The slide under Mena, reaching with both hands. Okay, yeah, Sayff wide awake at the wheel this time.
Yeah, no more. I'm not sleeping through that again. Last time I slept, you ate my head.
Yeah, it was actually quite frightening, but there's immediately the clip from Mena and the capitalization.
Yeah, has the confirms, has the hit, and he's looking to go up 2-0 as quick as possible. This is one round Mena so far, okay? Gonna activate into Lightning Beast off of that, probably take him to the corner. No, he misses!
Okay, this is Sayff's opportunity. Does have the drive cage with Mena immediately with the checks. Swiping right, I do not like.
Okay, gonna come out here, gonna activate the homie.
Big pressure time.
Big mix.
Still has a little bit of install left, but gonna go with the throw instead.
Yeah, the nice ambiguous jump, medium kick, and then the throw. He's doing it again. Get back in that corner. I love the walk animation of Blanca when he's burned out, by the way. Knuckles dragging. Gonna
have to change Sayff's name to Jim because Mena is climbing all over him. This is tournament game for Mena, just like that. I mean, Sayff gonna have to break out a lot more. There's the DP to get it started. We saw Sayff reverse sweep against Joe. Can he do it again?
Right. I love the way Mena uses that big flat normal.
There's the low forward, opening up some options. Drive impact on the recovery.
Nice little piece there. Gets the combo set up. Goes for the air-to-air with the Tatsu. Sayff, wake at the wheel.
Frames?
Maybe try to. I think he tried to. Oh no, the perfect parry. It doesn't matter. Activation here. Mena hopping through, gets the roundhouse, gets him low on the activation.
This is tough here. Throw out the My Buddy and Me. It will autocorrect. Sayff had to block it up.
Kept Mena nice and safe. What a neutral jump, stopping the drive rush, but Sayff finding time to poke and gets the round.
Listen, the theme of Ken is playing. It's called Spirit of Flame. Got to keep that fire alive. Sayff looking to capture at least a game to get something started.
Big parries a wiggle and dash. Goes for the splat again. Stand short, going to do a lot of work. Perfect parry coming in hot. Nice stand short into lightning. Going to activate Lightning Beast. This time he baits it. He saw the reversal so many times.
This time Mena wide awake. Here we go. My Buddy and Me again. Full combo. We've seen it on the bird side.
Somebody call high fight.
Mena looking to put themselves on tournament point. Oh, Sayff with the escape plan. but the slide under for Mena, and we are on championship point for MenaRD.
You cannot test the reactions of a player like Mena. You saw the fireball and immediately blew it up. Goes for the throw. There it is. The dive has the corner. Mena is aggressive. He wants to close it quick. EXDP from Sayff says not like this.
Oh, the Lash of the Dragon interrupted. And here comes Mena pushing Sayff into that corner. This is a tough situation.
Sayff trying to get out of dodge. Mena capitalizing. Lightning Beast activate. What's the mix?
Sayff got to guess. The parry comes out to try to cover everything. Mena steps back. Sayff trying to fight their way out of this corner. Does have level 3.
Good defense on Sayff's part for real. Tries to react DI. Doesn't have him with the overhead. Slides under. Does Mena. Sayff has got to fight for their life to stand shorts to start. Takes a side switch with the Lash. Big level 3.
Gonna allow about 40%-ish of that drive gauge to come back. However, it's still such a long road. Sayff gonna have to figure it out in burnout. Mena with the up back bonker ball. Look at the chip damage. Oh, big punish opportunity.
I like how he takes the big thing. He jumps over the jump out, but now he's stuck to the corner, but he is recovered.
Okay, Sayff not in chip danger anymore. Now Mena low on the gauge. Sayff could take this round. It could change everything.
Sayff trying to bait something here for Mena. Now Mena doing the same, hoping a DP will come out, but it doesn't.
You know Mena's looking for a button to whip punish. Stand short, come out just to try to throw out the safest neutral button. Yeah, immediately on reaction.
Look at Sayff.
RD gonna be GOML level 2023 Street Fighter 6 champion. Add another notch to the belt.
My man is out here collecting medals. Sayff looking so good. And we saw that as the same way that Sayff actually beat Umerogan, right? Was DPing the drive rush.
Yeah.
Mena hit him back with the same check. The crowd is up in their seats.
Yeah.
We clapping and we are cheering as we wrap up an incredible event today, man. It was so fun. This event was sick. A massive bracket, tons of players over 2 days. Run smoothly, crisply, and now we get to send it off and go to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna, get the top 8 lined up, go through the award ceremony, but again, I mean, it was a fantastic event. The Street Fighter 6 community, the Street Fighter community has come out and really represented well in this game and supported it at just about any tournament that you can think of. But before we continue on about how great the game is, we're going to talk about how great these players are. Zero, take us away.
Everyone's just trying to get together.
Well, it is.
We'll see how this all sorts.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check out that hitbox, though, that they're getting as first prize. That GOML-themed hitbox.
So good.
About to be placed into the hands of MenaRD after his amazing run. There's Liquid Riddles. You see JustAKid, Remi, Celeste, and the impressive Dalsum.
Yeah.
Dez.
Joe Umerogan, Sayff. I mean, all the players here in this
Van, if you are here, well, you better be here.
So, Van, they're looking for him. Again, ending up in
Van,
fourth
we need
place,
you up to the
but
stage,
again,
please.
Just strong DJ play, right? And again, that's what makes tournaments like these so special, is because, you may never get the opportunity to see Van show up at EVO or at CEO or even Combo Breaker or any, Defend the North, ECT, like things like that, because maybe he can't travel, maybe the schedule is, doesn't work out for him. But, in a tournament where hey, it's in Toronto, I can make it there, this can be my one tournament. And so to do well here in front of your home crowd is incredibly special. Same thing for Sayff and same thing for Joe. So I think that, as we continue forward with Street Fighter 6, I'm excited to see all types and levels of tournaments happen for this game because you never know who's going to show up from either the past or who's going to be the future of the game.
You never do know.
All right.
All right, we
Well,
got
ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at GOML 2023 Street Fighter 6 Top 8. Tied for 7th place, starting off, we have Remi Celeste.
Remi doing really well on the Dawson.
Also in 7th place, JustAKid.
I say JustAKid in 7th. Even
And 2 top 8s this week, and my goodness, Riddles in 5th. Also in 5th place, Electribe.
Speaking of legacy players, Electribe coming back with the Kimberly and doing well, placing in top.
In 4th place, who is unfortunately already going home, but Van Van took fourth.
Van was like, yo, I'm out of here.
I got it. Party time's over. I got it.
And my goodness, the work that this player put in to end up in third place. Joe Umerogan killing it.
One of the most impressive performances I've seen
in second place, Sayff.
Not to take anything away from Sayff, but the way that Joe played shows the
and your Get On My Level 2023 champion, MenaRD.
One of the strongest communities on the planet and one of the best players we have today, MenaRD, getting on my level. I just love the energy and the smiles out of this dude. Such a good
and of course, your champion will be receiving the GOML branded hitbox controller.
Hell yeah, he didn't know he was getting one. Look at the smile on his face.
And hold up, you get a plaque too. Make some noise for your top 8, Street Fighter 6.
Of course, for taking first place in the very stacked Street Fighter 6 bracket.
Yeah. What a show. Speak of great shows, there's Vince Hui, our main production man out of Incendium Gaming, making stuff look good. Mena looking clean as always with his plaque, his hitbox, his medal, and that top 8 was absolutely incredible. What a show, man. What an absolutely incredible event. What a great weekend. I cannot stress how amazing the community here is, how much fun we had hanging out with all the people at Toronto, running sets, the incredible food we got to eat all weekend. We lived.
Yeah, it was a great time, a great weekend. If you haven't been out to GOML, make sure you come out next year. Experience the city, experience the community, and experience the games. So we are
check.
Hang
on. Mav, Tom, hold on. Mena wants to give a word real quick, so hold up. All right, GOML, your champion here has something to say.
All right, I just wanted to address this. It's nothing long. I just wanted to say I've heard the rumors about Canada. I've heard all the nice things that people had to say, and honestly, it doesn't even compare. This place is magical. Thank you, everybody. You're amazing. You guys are amazing.
I got to second that as an American coming over to Canada for the second time. This place is amazing. If you are not coming out to GOML 2024, you're making a big mistake, chat. So make sure next year you are here in Toronto. We're coming back to Toronto? Yeah, I thought so. We're coming back. All right, back to you, Tom and Mav.
Man said, we're coming back, right?
Yeah.
Right, Dad?
That was very emphatic, insurance from Zero. But again, the class from Mena, as we were saying earlier, is just top tier. So shout outs to him. Congratulations to him as well. And once again, Tom, always an honor and a pleasure. We definitely got to do this some more.
I am so stoked that we finally get to start hanging out together on the mic with Street Fighter 6 coming in. You stepping out of your incredibly powerful commentary on the anime side of things, joining me in Street Fighter Land, my single game. It's been an honor, man. I hope the Dream Team will continue to live on. And thank you to GOML for giving us this shot. The crew has been phenomenal and lovely. And I think the last thing we need to do is talk about a couple of the sponsors before we send y'all off into Twitch land.
Absolutely. And starting it off, we're going to talk about Crossplay. It is the Canadian Red Cross. It is the official charity partner of GOML. So you can join us in supporting their efforts in, helping Canadians, affected by wildfires and, just supporting their incredible programming. So the goal this weekend was $5,000. You can still type !Red Cross in the chat to donate and to learn more. And, we're just super amped to be able to be a part of that drive with Canadian Red Cross. So if you can, spread the word. If you can only spare $1, that's also fine. Any amount or any way to spread the information will help.
Yeah, anything you can do to help is always super important. Of course, big thanks to Fresh Cut. If you check out Fresh Cut, you scan this code you see on your screen right now. 1 download equals $1 to support your favorite TOs today. Anything we can do to help boost and push our community forward is absolutely necessary. We got to keep growing the FGC and keeping us all together, fighting and doing the good work. So thank you to Fresh Cut for taking care of this event and sponsoring it.
And speaking of good work, the merchandise was super clean this weekend. It's all sold out in person, but you can still go to start.gg/GOML/shop to pick up some merch, and it also supports the TOs who helped put all of this together.
Huge shout out to a massive event called Let's Make Moves Miami, EMG's biggest upcoming event. you can use code YUR. That's only 2 R's. I said it with like 5,
Yeah,
but it's just
yeah,
2
yeah.
for $5 off at checkout. Again, this is Let's Make Moves Miami, happening in the Newport Beachside Hotel and Resort, Miami, Florida, October 27th through 29th this year. You can register at start.gg/LMMM. Use code YUR for $5 off at checkout.
And speaking of checking out, make sure you check out Asus, AMD, and Hitbox, our FGC sponsors for GOML. As Mufasa said earlier, we definitely could not do it without their support.
Those
and
PCs were so good.
It was just an incredible thing to see and have that support from all of those wonderful sponsors.
Yeah, again, landmark event, something I'd never want to miss again. Toronto rules. The city's been great. The people have been great. Chat, you've been great. Mav, we've already said it once. I'm saying it again, brother. Every time we're on the mic, it is a dream come true. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and be kind to each other. We're going to send you out, and we'll see you all in them streets.
Peace and love, everybody.